Bamboo under my fucking fingernails. That's POW style.
War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
Damaged Goods.
Nothing is over.
Starts now.
You just don't turn it off.
In a world where the blind lead the blind, a few men attempt to shepherd a flock of mindless sheep seeking shelter from a storm of depravity, brought together by the primal urge for domination and the thirst to insult your intelligence. These men are out of patience, and you are all out of time. This is the Damaged Goods Show.
Take fucking two.
Take two, man.
Damaged Goods.
Damn, man.
Wow. Wait, I'll own it in a second.
Yeah, own that shit.
I'll own it in a second.
Kneel
You had to
down.
have been there. You had to have been there.
Terrible.
This is Damaged Goods.
Yes, it is.
We roll hard and we roll deep.
Sometimes we roll fucked up.
And sometimes too much, I'm thinking.
Yeah, well, I don't know what happened there. Although we had a nice little show. We had a nice kickoff to the show.
Yeah, that was great.
3 hours of solid material, but wasn't recorded, unfortunately.
And someone didn't press the record button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, you win some, you lose some. I even I was in the zone.
Yeah,
It's gone now.
Yeah.
Do we win some?
No.
Just checking.
You're listening to the Holy Trinity of Entertainment again.
Well, for everybody else, I think it's the first time. For us, it's again.
Yes. We have Fireball Jesus remoting in from the Ocean County prison system.
Hey, what's up?
All right. What's the
I
countdown?
already did an intro. I'm not doing one again. I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Just go with it, man.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
me a favor. It's all right. I'm going to cut all this shit in post, and it's going to look like one clean, solid show.
One clean, long piece of shit.
But it's been that kind of fucking night.
Yeah.
It's been that kind of night.
Yeah, I like the first intro better. Can we do it again?
No.
It was pretty awesome. You're like, yeah, Damaged Goods Show, and you
Oh,
introduced
did you? So
everybody.
you heard the way the fucking energy came right out of the room?
Oh, yeah. You had it.
All right, yeah.
Well,
Boom.
One little button, just like a woman.
Yeah.
And one, like a vagina. That little triangle just killed the world. It destroyed the universe. The button of doom. The record button.
Destroyed every heterosexual man's
Absolutely
universe.
destroyed everything.
The Sith Lord, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, y'all?
Ready to spread his darkness.
I'm spreading hell upon thee.
You look like you're ready to roll.
I am. I'm cooking.
You're cooking.
I'm
Here he's cooking.
Cooking. Yeah, I'm cooking off the Gorilla Grape.
Gorilla Grape.
Ooh.
Grape ape,
good.
one would call it.
Yeah, Grape Ape. But it's not Grape Ape.
No?
This is actually called Gorilla Grape.
Okay.
Yeah, are any of you guys even old enough to remember that cartoon?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are old enough, huh?
Yeah.
I'm way old.
The Sith Lord gave you the juice. It's in that bottle right next to you.
The Jesus juice, he likes to call it.
That is
The
the Jesus.
Jesus juice.
Or is that in case you have to urinate and you don't want to get up for the show?
That will happen. But he'll get up. He'll just get up. He'll be like, we gotta take a break. I gotta
That
piss.
will happen
I'm very
with that
healthy
guy,
now.
man.
Very
I don't
healthy.
know.
Yeah. I ride a bike and shit now.
Very
That's
healthy.
from all my
Very.
drinking.
The
All my
doctor shoves
drinking.
digits in his asshole. He's really healthy. At least some guy he calls doctor.
Doctor.
Join
as
in. No.
As long as your coverage covers it. If your coverage covers it, you should go every week. I
Yeah. You get that old prostate
would.
massage, you
Obama
know?
care.
27 years, man. I'm gonna try anything twice.
Come a couple buckets and then leave.
Oh, man, listen, this is what you know what I'm about to say. This is where the Asian spa comes in.
The Asian spa.
Yeah.
Spa hunter.
Spa hunter.
Nice German doctor with fucking arthritis and big knuckles.
No.
I want to stick this up your anus.
Get a nice little
Looks
Asian
like this
girl,
mason
man.
jaw. Only to the second knuckle, doc.
Up to your wristwatch.
Do you mind if I call you Sith Lord?
No.
It gets very uncomfortable when situations like this arise in the studio.
Oh, no. Hell no. Jesus Christ. Fireball, save me.
Yeah, man.
Sorry.
I'm usually there for you.
Let me take
I'm
a
usually right
moment to
there with you.
introduce our guest.
You can if you want. You can.
Craig
practice the
Loydgren.
There you go. Hey.
Oh,
Twice.
that's
Twice.
Yeah.
First time didn't count.
Yeah, first. Yeah.
That was batting practice.
Yeah, see, the good thing about this, you got a clean slate. You know, you can start all over. So now, right now, you're batting 1 for 1. You know, that's good.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yo,
Because before you was batting 0 for 3, man.
Yeah,
Look, if
yeah,
you
you're
lose
right.
100 in a row, just because you win one, you're not 1 for 1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't do math like
Yeah, but it's not just me tonight. Everyone's suffering from that damaged goods fucking bug.
Yeah.
Week 2 now of the Needless to Say podcast.
Yeah,
So allegedly joining damaged goods.
what's wrong with those guys?
We tried.
They come into the network and things just fall apart for them.
Yeah,
Is that juju? We've had that juju,
it's
man.
damage, bro.
Yeah.
It's all their fault. Let's blame them.
can't-
That's what I'm
Matt
saying.
thought he had something with his show beta testing, hangs out one night in New York City with Fireball, now it's in the motherfucker's alpha, and doesn't want to
Yeah.
do a show anymore. He's now questioning everything in his life.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
Get the fuck. Yeah,
That's right.
You're joking.
Dude.
No.
Oh, we
So he's
alpha
not
the
a beta
fuck
no more.
out of New York City, man.
Oh.
We're just walking down the streets. We saved homeless people. We copped weed and brought it right in front of the cops and called the cops. We did a lot of amazing stuff.
Get the fuck out of here.
Can I ask, is the alpha beta whole thing like you guys big fans like the TV show Teen Wolf that was on like MTV? Like is this a whole wolf pack type thing?
No.
I'm
Like the
alpha,
male.
and we have a beta male amongst our network.
Proud beta male.
Proud.
Yeah,
The
he's
whole
proud.
premise of his show that he has on the network is for him to try to become more alpha in his life because he's very in touch with his feelings, and
Yeah.
he says that betas are going to win in the end, and he's trying to get this whole philosophy of his to take off.
He's very liberal-minded almost.
Liberal-minded. Yeah, I guess.
Well, that's
I mean,
that would-
it's more that direction. Am I wrong?
I don't. Yeah, I guess you're right.
He's
To
just
me-
very conscious of what everybody kind of thinks
Feels
about him
and cares
and
and-
the interactions.
that's
So
terrible.
he's overly conscious,
Right,
betally
yeah.
conscious.
He
Will
like-
Right, right,
conform to whatever other people.
Right, he
expect
listens
or
to what
want.
other people say instead of
Put-
doing his own thing.
Right. Put it this way: if you was to run up and tell him, like, listen, my cousin just got into a car accident, he will feel sympathetic over the story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I
He's
would
an
feel
empathetic
sick.
kind of
That would be like, oh, that's fucking
And
awesome.
perhaps you're not damaged enough.
Right. No, I'm fucking clearly damaged.
Welcome to hell.
Hey, is Jesus using? Is that a karaoke mic from like? It's ready to light up like a saber. Be careful because you got the Sith Lord sitting next to me. I don't want to like. Zzz.
I was just doing like Rain and Metal.
Oh, was you?
right before the show started. It was great. It was like probably the best version I ever did. But
That's why
we
he's
weren't
all
recording.
sweaty. He's sitting in his corner
No,
sweating.
well, you know what happened? At first, I thought it was an orb, or you had some sort of spiritual guidance or glow about you. And off to the
Oh,
left,
that's
I was like,
true.
"Wow, this ghost." I watch a lot of paranormal shit, man.
oh, you do?
thought
I
you
watch
had-
that shit too,
Oh
man.
yeah, totally believe, man.
Yeah.
That orb looks like an areola
Nice.
floating on a wall.
And what a lovely shade of blue. It's like it's an areola from Star Trek.
Nice.
Right.
Avatar. I was going to go with the Avatar joke.
Avatar, there you go. I'm a little dating myself. I
Star
apologize
Trek.
for that.
Tell him, Fireball, you got that aura of Jesus with you.
That's right, man. I have this changing ability. I told you we saved homeless people in Manhattan recently. I mean, we're outreach as fuck, and I'm just trying to help people.
Outreach
And
as
it's-
fuck.
Yo, did he grab an ass? Did he grab an ass?
Did
Fireballs.
dude, I'll tell you what though.
Nothing.
Hooked up with the chick at a comedy club.
Ah.
And I hear it's paying off for him. I don't want to, it's not my story to tell. I would like him to tell the story because
Are you
I'm
fucking?
constantly housing shit all fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, I've done that several times, but just for him to hang out with me.
What club
And-
I would like to see. What club was it, Fireball?
Comedy club, dude. I don't know, dude. I remember Dribs and Drab.
I like
You
getting
know what I
my
mean?
dick sucked.
He would probably know because he's like conscious of that shit. I'm
Yeah,
just
he
fucking
remembers
around,
shit.
walking around.
It's called remembering.
Right.
Yeah, remember the last time we got laid, and now he's going to remember all the details for this one to make sure he can nail this one down. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
I
gonna be
gotta
another
hear
long, cold winter.
I gotta hear it. She has a mole on her left lip. I kissed it.
No. She was a
Which
redhead
lip?
chick. Looked super kind of beta chick as well. She was real
Oh,
tiny redhead.
This works well.
Beta.
So wait a minute, she was a beta chick.
It seemed like it to me. I didn't talk to her
No,
that
man,
much.
it
except
doesn't
I
count.
approached her
Contemplate
to say
sex.
like, "Yo, my friends is over here."
It doesn't
Walked
count.
out.
No, you come first. No, you come
Right.
first.
They'll contemplate sex and not actually do it because they'll feel bad that they may hurt the other one's
Fireball
feelings.
doesn't count, man.
I don't want to see your penis because if it isn't the proper size, I don't want to laugh and hurt
Everyone
you.
gets a participation trophy.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely.
I don't know, Fireball. I don't think it counts. I mean, he has to pull an alpha chick. A beta
Dude.
chick is easy.
Well, he'll have to tell you the story.
Drunk
He had some alpha moves.
Somehow or
but
another,
he
the
was still
story
doing, like,
has
real-
not come out yet. The story.
Yeah, we need to hear the full story from
It's
him.
better to hear it from him.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
I would like to hear his perspective on it because for me,
Uh,
like I said, you know what I mean? If he wasn't there, I'd probably be doing the same shit. But the fact that he was there.
was she hot, Fireball?
She
Negative.
looked, I mean,
You seen her?
No.
yeah. Oh.
Dude, if you don't want to embarrass him, you could just say, I don't remember the club or the girl.
Well, he did. He doesn't remember the club.
No. Definitely not like
The manhole in the village.
warthog or anything. Definitely not like that. She was
Was she?
passable.
Was she a cow?
No, definitely not. Maybe
Did you say passable?
100 pounds or less?
Was she?
Did you use the word? Did you use the
She
word?
was 100
passable?
pounds or
Wait.
less.
I did.
Well, he got laid that night, or at least maybe regrettably touched a vagina or a nipple? Did you?
No, I never
then I don't
did,
care.
dude.
Then
It's
that
been
beta's
like
luckier
several
than
decades
all of
ago.
us, man. So
Yeah, that's
beta
the whole,
away, fucking beta block.
that's the whole point.
Wow,
like-
is that like a cock block? Is that like a
Yeah,
beta block?
yeah, that's-
Not only is it something to slow down your heart rate if you have high blood pressure, but it'll fucking you won't get laid.
Yeah,
You were his beta blocker.
Wait.
don't stop me.
What was that?
What was what? I confused you.
Yeah.
Oh, beta blocker.
I know. I heard it.
Yeah, you can hit the wah, wah, wah.
I hate when I do this because now I gotta look them for the next hour.
No, that's all right, man.
No, man. What
I
are you
know,
talking
just
about,
kidding.
man?
I'm
That's
being
fine.
nice.
I'm
trying
only
to ease
kidding.
in.
I'm only
Fucking
kidding.
comedian, man. He
I
already
know.
knows.
Listen,
He knows.
I'm amongst my people. That's the one thing
Other
I
than you
crave is to sit around like at a table with other comics and just beat the shit out of someone and
Oh,
have
yeah.
someone beating the shit out of
Well,
me.
that's what a roast is. That's
Right.
why you do a roast. That's all a roast is. Like when I do roasts, I call some of my boys and we all sit down and write. Like all my material when I'm on stage is mine. It's just me. It's my life. I get very personal with things I talk about and bring my real life to the stage. But when I do a roast, and if you guys ever do anything like that, the best way to do is because all the roast is everybody sitting around picking on one of your boys.
Right.
That's kind of really
Right.
what it is. So when you get 5 or 6 guys, especially comics, and you got a picture of the dude you're gonna roast, or all the people, like you get a flyer or something, you're on a roast, and
Yeah.
there's 8, 10 comics on the roast. You look at that fucking flyer, everybody has one, and they just start ripping
Yeah.
on everybody, and you either tape record it or you start writing a lot. And I got the same 5 or 6 guys I always call because they're
Jew
amazing
haters.
roast writers, and then myself, and combined.
How long
Great
you been
Jew
doing
joke.
comedy?
Now 18 years. August 11th will be 18 years consecutively.
Uh-huh.
And before that, I did it on and off for a few years. I don't really count that time because the kids were little and the wife was pissed that I wasn't home.
You aren't allowed to count that time? Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
I'd like to, but my wife won't let me.
Yeah. She wouldn't let me, damn it. It was part time.
Question is to you, since you've been doing it for so long, 18 years, do you find it that it has different eras of different type of style of comedy out? Like some
Oh,
comedians
yeah, right.
now,
It's
some
horrible
comedians
right now.
now is like really lame.
Oh,
Like,
there-
It's horrible right now. It's very cookie cutter. Everybody's afraid to insult anybody. That's what we were talking about before. Like, you say a line from like back in the day, like where are all the white women at? Or that movie, Blazing Saddles, which was written by Richard Pryor. It was one of the main writers. So that's why they got away with a lot of things. But you would not be able to make that movie today.
Nope.
Because too many people would get
Definitely not.
offended. Instead of looking at it as comedy and laughing, too many people are like, oh my God. And then they all tell everybody, you shouldn't laugh at that. You should be offended. And like your beta friend, he says, oh yeah, right, I should be. No, have your own person, and your own mind. Certain things obviously are offensive.
Right.
But comedy,
Like what though? Like where do you think is a line that's offensive? I'm curious to hear from a
As
comedian,
it,
'cause
from a comedian point of view, and a comedian,
I don't personally go to rape.
Where do
I
you-
don't
where do
find
you
it
draw the line?
but
Funny, I do.
where do you draw the line though? Where do you
I
draw
don't.
the line?
Thursday
I don't
and
draw the
Friday.
line, and with comedy, I don't think any comic should draw the line unless it's hurtful, very mean and hurtful to maybe people's kids or wife.
Right.
If you want to attack me and I'm a comic, that's fine.
Right,
Yeah.
You want to
cool.
mess around with my kids because I talk about my wife and kids. My 1 hour special is called Married and Miserable. So
Right.
it's
Right.
all about me bitching about my wife and kids and being married and shit.
do you know where I draw the line?
Where's that?
I draw a fucking chalk line after I murder motherfuckers.
Nice. There you go.
Damage good, baby.
This
Nice.
motherfucker here, man.
I drew a chalk line on the blood stain on my mama's mattress when I was a little kid because I thought someone got killed.
Right.
Found out she
Because I
leaked.
killed my
Yeah.
mom. Damaged goods, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very rare double bomb.
Oh no, they're not as rare as you think.
We too bad we don't have the boom, boom.
Yeah.
Carpet bombings.
Yeah, what are you kidding
That's
me?
all piloted.
That's all true though. I used to, when I was a little kid, the mom's changing the sheets and shit, and
Uh-huh.
used to jump over it like it was lava. Yeah, you're on the bed and you're playing, like, let me bounce on the bed.
Not
like,
this
oh,
guy.
Don't touch the lava.
No.
And you jump, oh, why, he likes that shit?
He's all about
He's all about the Red
the
Wings.
Red Wings.
Get
yeah.
the fuck out of here, bro. I'm not a red winger, bro.
Nice. You like to look like a zombie from
Nah,
fucking Walking
he's
Dead
the,
and shit?
no. He's the red winger, man.
Nice.
It's a comfort thing. It's like crawling back up. your
That
mom's
guy right
back.
there's the red winger.
Dude, it's
whole,
nasty. It
like,
smells.
on a
It's
little-
disgusting. Unless you're a vampire,
Yeah.
that shit would even kill a vampire. A vampire, you can't eat. It's dead
Let me
blood.
eat your
it's dead.
eggs.
Yeah, dead blood kills a vampire.
It's so
dude.
hot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You need
I'm
to
at the
stop
point-
telling people that, bro.
You
Who
know,
is that,
This is
man?
like
I only,
the third
I only
fucking
told
time.
the entire world.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, but every time we get a guest, this motherfucker talking about eat bloody pussy.
what that you do?
Yeah.
We've all done it on accident.
actually,
I
I saved you from the fire. right?
How?
it's if you do it
I'm
on
the
purpose.
hero. I'm the hero.
Like Jesus, I
Hear
think.
this, man. What the fuck you mean you're a hero?
Because, there was an easy, you drinking the blood out of the mattress joke to be had. But
No.
then it was your mom. So I'm like, no, I'm going to back off
No,
of that.
I don't want
and
that
then-
either.
No. That's why I pulled you back out of that joke in my head. So I'm the hero. I saved you from that
I
joke.
think you're the only one that went there in your head.
He's always referring me to eating some bloody fucking twat, man. Every
like to hear the
I
fucking
joke.
forgot who the
time.
fucking Red Winger was amongst us. I just know it's not me.
Wait,
But
hold
he's
on.
the red winger.
Do you eat vagina?
I eat vagina very well.
Oh well, then that's
And very often.
Very well.
Very well, very often.
That's then don't sweat it, man. You
No,
aim
but-
to please every once in a while. You
But,
aim in the wrong direction.
Yeah, but I ain't doing it at that time of the month.
Okay.
Yeah, yo,
now we're clear on it.
Let me
Okay,
tell you,
I'm
when
sorry.
we were discussing ages earlier. I'm 48. I'll be 49 in like 2 months. I'm older than all you guys. But when I was a younger man, I didn't care like having sex on the period stuff.
Yeah,
You just
that's
lay
easy.
down next.
Yeah, I can
I
do
used to
that.
like it. It was
Excess
all wet.
lube.
Let me tell you, yeah, right. And it was just awesome. You always went faster because you never quite, you're like, you feel like you need to speed up to get
And
the
you can leave
friction.
it in.
Yeah. And but now that I'm older, I'm like, you know what? I'll
Yeah,
wait
but-
the week. I'm done.
So-
I'll wait a week.
Way
You
back
wait a
in the
week?
day-
Yeah, I'll wait the 5-6 days, man. I'm done with that shit, man. I'm past that in my life. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, I'll wait.
Well, it's because you're still with the same woman.
Yeah, 28 years now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me ask you a question.
With the
though.
same hand. And you guys shook it.
Let,
You
let
shook
me,
my girl on the way in.
let me ask you a question.
What's
If
that?
you was to meet a hot fucking vibrant girl, and she was hot, even though I know you're married.
That happens all the time.
All right, just say you're not
Yeah.
married.
He's
Just
out in
say-
the comedy clubs. And he's
Alright.
meeting everyone.
No, but listen, hypothetically, you're not married. You can fuck all you want, okay? And you just got the free pass for the night. But this bitch is on her period.
If I was single and everything, and she was super hot, she was on a period, I wouldn't eat her, but I'd definitely probably bang her. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, it is the old. It is
Definitely,
the.
probably.
Yeah. Well, listen,
Definitely,
man. Definitely.
definitely.
That was my Rayman impression. Definitely, probably. I go to
Yeah.
Kmart. Definitely, probably
Yeah,
eat
probably-
my. Definitely,
probably.
probably eat her vagina.
Yes,
on Oak
probably,
Street.
Probably.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I would. Yeah, I would definitely fuck her. But you know what it is, and it
I would
is
definitely
that,
fuck her.
and it.
Lucky her.
And it really, oh yeah, dude, I'm a prize. She'll be laying curled up in fetal position, crying when I'm done with her. She'll regret it. She'll
When the
call
drugs wear
her,
off.
she'll call her father and apologize. She'll be like 40 years old. She's like, Daddy, I just had to call and say I'm sorry. But
That's the euphoria that you spread.
that's what I do to women. But yeah, no, man, it is like you said. I'm with the same steak. Filet mignon becomes hamburgers after a while, man. Like anything else, I'm with the same woman a long time. I'm like, I'll wait.
Damn.
You know, it doesn't happen. But I still love her.
Spoken like a real man.
That's
I don't know how-
I'll wait.
I don't know how you guys can do it.
POW mode, baby.
Oh
Speak
God,
That's
that's
it.
I mean,
Fucking
like,
Fortnite.
Bamboo
dude.
under my fucking fingernails.
That's
POW
crazy.
Fortnite,
style.
like you play Fortnite.
I play Fortnite, yeah, and Battlefield.
Isn't that like real kind of nerdy shit? I mean, I don't know much about it.
Is
I
that
just know
real
it's
what?
Nerdy shit.
Nerdy shit? Yeah, I'm a little
Yeah.
bit. Dude, I'm sitting next to a guy that calls himself the Sith Lord.
Yeah.
And across from the Golden God. And you're going to call me a fucking nerd?
I didn't call you a nerd.
Sorry, Jesus. I mean, oh, it's fucked up. I'm in a basement, a cinder block fucking basement with fucking A&P fucking paper bags taped to the wall. I'm down here. He hung a curtain like we were going to be fucking interrupted by somebody. I'm like, oh my God, that was my only escape. They put me in the fucking corner. if you were here,
Offered
dude, I'd
you
be
magical
so,
water.
I'd
Don't
be
forget
so
about the water.
afraid. This is like he's telling me to drink the best water ever. I'm like, fuck you. I got an empty mason jar, motherfucker. I'm afraid. I'm gonna go. I'm sweating. It's like fucking Marlon Brando in Apocalypse Now down here. It's a fucking 112 fucking degrees. But Sith Lord is absolutely comfortable right now. He's like, no, it feels good.
Oh, great.
I put the thermostat on Jamaica. It's fucking nice and comfortable.
Niggas love heat.
Nice. But yeah, and dude, you ever see the movie? I feel like this fucking guy sitting across from me is Rupert Pumpkin. Do you know who that is? Do you know who that is? That's fucking Robert De Niro in a movie. Do you guys ever fucking see that fucking movie?
Every De Niro movie ever.
Oh no, Martin Scorsese. He wants to be a stand-up comedian, and he lives in his mother's house, and he kidnaps Jerry Lewis, and kidnaps him and puts him in his basement like this. He has a whole little studio down there.
Bring in Jerry.
Jerry Lewis.
We got carrots.
Hey, lady! Right? He's over there like, hey.
How do you think we got Sith? Same way.
Good luck, huh? Sith was deep in grape.
I was
Grape, babe.
I was listening to him rant. And I was let me take a pull of
was
it.
just trying to
This
set
is
you
getting
up.
good.
Yeah.
Was it something we said?
When you said
Welcome to my nightmare. Welcome to my wife's nightmare. I told you I was being conservative. Like I fucking. That's it. It's open.
I don't know where to peg your mic volume, Eddie.
Hey,
You're all over the
and
fucking map.
I told you that too.
Yeah, he did say that.
You got me
He did-
fucking working over here. I'm like high, low. He's killing it. He's fucking lay off it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You
Can
think
you
you guys
charge
are
my-
sweating now?
Can you charge my pen?
What?
Can you charge my pen?
'Cause I'm trying to run a show over here, by the way.
But I need to smoke.
So, okay, great. Hey, this is a multi-million-dollar facility here.
Yeah.
I so feel Jesus. I feel like I'm gonna wake up in 4 hours, hanging in a closet with a fucking ball in my mouth.
That's not true. It's 2.5.
All right.
Yeah.
That's the process. Takes 2.5.
At best.
Get the rope.
Guys, listen, I'm easy. You don't need roofies. Just ask, all right?
all right.
I'm married a long time. Like I said, I'll try anything twice. I don't give a shit.
I'll wait a week.
Yeah, Japanese tied knot in his ass.
I was in the Navy, man. I seen some shit.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what? I talked to a Navy
that-
dude, man. I heard that shit's like a floating prison.
Only when you're out to sea and you're 18, 19 years old. You
Yeah.
look back at it now, and I was like, damn, that was the best time of my life. The prison that I've been in the last 27 fucking years, let's float, motherfucker. Let's
Yeah,
float.
that's got to be something.
I'm married a long time. I could float like a bitch. I could fucking tread water for a month.
Jesus.
Is like that shit true about the Navy, that there's a lot of homosexual activity happening in there?
all services. Like I was.
All service.
Well,
Wow.
all
I'm not gay. I like women.
nice. There you go. Me too. I like women too. No, like we used to tease like the submarine guys, like because they lived underwater. That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, that's real.
So we used
That's
to be.
real deep.
We called
It's
them.
even shaped like a dick, and it's full of
yeah.
semen.
Oh yeah.
Get it?
That's it. Yes, I did.
The fuck?
I interrupted with that, Jim.
Yeah. No,
All right.
that's all right. There's an old whale joke about sucking out all the semen, but I didn't want to go there. Yeah, no, but they always say like.
No, please go there. Make me feel better about my shit.
No, we used to say like we called them bubbleheads because they, like the old school, they used to wear the big bubble on your head to go diving. So submarine
Right.
guys are called bubbleheads, and we used to always say like, 100 guys went down and 50 couples come back up, like so we used to, And then I was amphibious assault, so we were attached to the Marine Corps. So we used to tease the Marines. The Marines are part of the, we would always say, you guys are part of the Department of the Navy, and they're like, yeah, the men's department, like because they're Marines.
Oh, shit.
Right.
Oh,
Little
everyone
boys'
hated on
pants
the
are
Navy,
half
huh?
off.
And then right, but we had Navy, the dress blues. There was 13 buttons, that front flap. There's literally 13 old school buttons. You couldn't Velcro them and shit, and you could, but if you got caught,
Fireball
you got
would
in
have
trouble.
a fucking problem and have to take
dude,
a piss.
the way you urinate, you'd leave that shit open. You just wear a diaper probably, but we used to
Why
say
13? Why 13?
it was the
Very
original 13
interesting.
colonies, man. So the buttons.
Yeah.
They
stood
have you
for that.
believing that shit from the top on down.
And it's only
Yeah.
when you're in your dress uniforms that the dress blue is like the Cracker-Jack uniform. That uniform looked like a Cracker-Jack. But we used to tease the Marines and say, when you unbutton those 13 buttons and you drop that flap, that was a bib for the Marines, so they wouldn't spill a drop when they was sucking your dick.
Oh,
We do shit like that.
shit.
So that's how I'd go back and forth with the jawheads, and they usually throw a punch after that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I can see why.
Oh yeah. We would.
That's a punchable offense.
I've been to 11 countries and gotten fights in 10 of them with fellow Americans, like with each other.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we hate each other.
I was in peacetime, Peacetime now, those poor
You gotta
bastards.
make
are
up
at war.
shit to do,
Yeah,
right?
back in the day, now when a Marine goes in and is trained to kill, they actually, they are sent into, bad shit. But I was in 87 to 90, nothing was going on. almost nothing. But so they would get trained to kill, and they'd be like, all right, now go out and have some beers with your friends. It'd be good. You know, like they go out and have some beers and get all jacked up and start bullshitting back and forth. The next thing you know, fists are flying, fucking tables. I got a scar on my back from a bar fight in the Philippines.
Damn.
Yeah,
It's always in the Philippines.
And well, a lot of shit. I got the clap in the Philippines.
Oh,
It was awesome.
sure you did.
I know you was tearing that Asian twat up.
Like a 12-year-old.
Yeah, they might. Yeah. Jesus, they might have been, brother. From about 14 to 50, you couldn't tell the fucking difference. And
Yeah, they don't.
That's a good alibi. I like that excuse. I'd stick to that one.
And absolutely, well, you really couldn't.
Does that work over here in the States?
No, but I was 18, 19, so it wasn't so disgusting. But
How much is Poom Poom over there?
Yo, let me tell you.
But he's going back now. You have to
1988 and 89 is when I was over there, but it didn't change much. Like from
still
you know, no. When the fleet was in, prices went up. But when the fleet wasn't in, the whole fleet wasn't in, and you were there only a couple of ships or something, the prices we got as cheap as the night I got the clap. If you want, I'll tell this fucking story.
That's money well spent right there.
Yeah, well, we went. Here's the deal: it was the night before payday, so pickings was slim, so it gets a little cheaper, you know. So we went out, and right outside of the base was a Longa Post City, and it was just nothing but bars. You go over Shit River, it's a little bridge, a very polluted river that we used to all throw change in, and all the little kids would fucking swim and get the nickels and dimes, and all die from like dysentery and typhoid. That's what they call it, Shit River. Well, it was like that from the. Well, it wasn't. You know, we were just giving money to the kids. They were down in the boats, but it was all their sewage was being dispersed into that river. So.
Would you label it as a shithole?
The river. We called the river Shit River.
Okay.
So you went past that. You went over that.
So it's not just a Trump thing.
Dude, they put fucking. Oh no, it was around from World War I, World War II. They put a wall up so the guys would be less opted to fucking throw chains. So we were just throwing it over and looking through the slots and watching little kids die.
Look at those little bastards.
Yeah, they were earning like $2-3 a day, man.
You know what you should have
did? That's like $50. That's like $100 a day here.
Right, and then you got to bet on which kid's gonna die next.
Right. Which one
that's where the action comes in. You know,
the Deadpool.
You shave one's head one way so you can tell from the rest of them. You know.
Right.
I got Petey.
Nice.
Petey's going next week.
Right, he's the one with the black eye.
Giving him American names and shit.
right.
Steve's going next week.
Why does that poor kid have black eyes? Was he hit? No, he just hasn't eaten in 2 weeks.
America, fuck yeah!
No, but it wasn't that bad.
So how does that translate to the clap?
What's up, Jesus?
I still didn't know the price of the pussy.
Oh, that night was $5 a
back.
man. $5 American dollars a man, but it went as much as 20 and usually around 10.
Okay.
How much for the one with the lady parts?
No, the one with the man parts was
parts.
cheaper, like
The
$5 straight up.
boys.
We call those Benny boys in Thailand. They were Benny boys.
Benny boys.
And be careful for the Benny boys. Look at the throats and the knuckles.
Nice.
And
prostitute expert. How many prostitutes would you estimate? You can round off to like the nearest 100 if you want.
Well, here's what's crazy. Here's what's crazy. In the United States, never once. In the Navy, overseas, probably close to 200 over 2 years. Because no, 150.
A national patriot, a true hero.
You know, it's because every night you went, you got a
real American hero.
For $5 or $10, you were getting laid, and we were young. And I was in the Philippines I was in it 4 different times. I did about 4 months in total in the Philippines, and I probably fucked just in the Philippines alone like 80 women, 70 or 80 women, and that was just there. And everywhere we went, there was prostitutes.
Do you know Tagalog?
Huh?
Do you know any Tagalog?
Maybe 125. Maybe I overshot. Maybe about 125, but definitely well over 100. What's Tagalog?
It's their language. Tagalog.
Oh, Tagal.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Back then, like sisitiko, like shit like that was like suck my dick. I'm saying it wrong, but yeah, you always learned a few. You always learn that, like like in Hong Kong.
Can you say that again for posterity?
No, because it's not proper. But I'll say like leholen, ni hao ma. Leholen was like how are you, and that's Cantonese for you are beautiful. Like hello, how are you? You are beautiful.
Yeah, I need some dirty
like
shit.
That. Yeah.
We're gonna cut it up and use it.
Yeah. It's not proper, so we'll have to look it up because the last time I said it to a Filipino guy, he said I was saying it way wrong.
Last time I said it to a Filipino guy, he sucked my dick.
Well, after I gave him $10, he's like, "Hey Joe, I love you a long time. You buy me drink?"
Why would you say like any of that shit? Like you are beautiful. Just like.
Yeah, here's $10.
That's like that's it.
Because when you're drunk and you know you're getting laid, you try to make some small talk. They couldn't say much.
You have to try to humanize the experience.
Right. In Thailand was the best. Thailand, we went into a bar. Pattaya Beach, Thailand. It's like August 1988. It's gorgeous. I mean, the water was so blue, like what you see in the movies, and like real tropical fish.
Like the Jersey Shore.
Yeah. Tropical fish swimming. Like you're looking down and real like dolphins. Fish that I only ever see. No, like striped big fish I only ever seen in a fish tank until this point in my life. I'm looking down, they're swimming under the boat. I'm like, holy shit, like where am I? Like it's just beautiful. And the sand was amazing, and just the rocks, and it was just gorgeous. And then you go and you walk down the street, and it was really cool, sandy street. You know, thousands of people. All the Europeans go there for holiday. Like we go to Cancun. The Europeans, the Germans and everything, they all go to like Thailand and shit. That's where they go to vacation or holiday. So they're topless German women walking around, 18, 19 years old. I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome already, you know?
Yeah.
A fucking guy on the street, on the beach had a potato sack bags, shirts over his arm. And he's holding it like this, and he's like, shirts, $10. And he lifted it up, and he's like, Thai stick, $15. Big fucking Thai stick, like a foot long, dude. For you, Jesus, about a foot and a half long, tied up, wrapped, like 3 or 4 of them in his hands. They were worth probably at the time $150 a stick over here. And he's like, 15 American dollar. But before we landed, they were like mandatory drug testing after we leave Thailand because it was so bad. And rolling the dice, periodic. They check you when you come back on the ship. You'd roll 7-Eleven, they check you.
Wow.
And they would strip search you. Yeah. So we were up there like, come on, 7. Like just fucking with the guys because the poor bastards up there didn't want to do it, you know. And we're all drunk and they have duty. But so we're walking. It's like 12 in the afternoon. I wasn't even 19 yet because my birthday's in September. So it's August. And so I'm still 18 years old in fucking Thailand, Pattaya Beach, Thailand. We walk into this bar. It's 12 in the afternoon, 110 degrees out. It was darker than this fucking table. It was black. I walk in, and there's like 5 women on stage, and a dude's fucking a girl on the stage. And I was like, where did we just turned like midnight. It was like, I'm like, where are we? And then you go over, and there's a girl. She's pulling razor blades out of her vagina. Like a string of them, like 100, and not cutting herself. Like, I wouldn't want to fuck her after because just in case there was a paper cut, you know.
The old rusty one she forgot.
You're definitely putting lemon or lime juice on your fingers before you touch that pooty.
Shit.
Damn.
Yeah, if they jump, you know, they got an open sore.
Like
So something that sounds like you need to know, Jesus. You should carry like limes.
I do.
You should carry lime juice and put it on your fingers and you put your fingers in the girlie. If she jumps, she's got an open wound.
Oh, very good
Damaged
to know.
goods
Well,
gives
I
you
actually
life
bring the
lessons.
razor blade, so it's all good.
Oh, there you go. But dude, and then another one is blowing fucking cigar, like a cigar, like and glowing it, and then blowing smoke rings.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
That's amateur night.
Yeah, I've
wait.
seen it.
All right, here.
Like a strip joint.
And then another chick, like she grabbed a beer bottle. And
That's impressive.
she went down, but wait, she picked it up with a vagina, stood up, and it was full. Like they cracked it, they put it down. She stood there, and you see her stomach doing like this. And then she pulled it out, held it upside down. It was empty. She squats down and it just pours out of her. She sucked that thing dry with her pussy.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're 18,
Talent.
You're 18 years
Pussy
old. I want to hear.
lips.
Yeah, I was like, this is great. It was fucking
And then she
amazing.
shotguns it into someone's mouth in the back.
Dude, there was I went and got laid in Thailand too.
Anyone else find that hot? It's just me.
I find this room in here hot.
Oh, you hot?
Yeah, a little warm. It's
You hot? Cook it.
definitely
It's getting there.
definitely someone did not pay the fucking AC bill down here. You know what you should do? You should punch a hole in this duck.
No, I have the AC off today. It's not that hot.
Jesus, moisture is developing on the ceiling and it's wood.
Listen, you haven't paid your dues until you worked up a sweat with damaged goods.
That's right.
I almost feel like I need some sort of OSHA regulated fucking
Just drink the
oxygen
water.
mask.
Just drink the water.
Yeah. I'm so
That's why you gotta
scared.
drink the water. You don't feel anything after that anymore.
Yes.
You know, your
Yeah,
mind is in
it'll
a
start with your
different
toes. They'll get a little numb. And it'll work its way up.
I'm dehydrating, but this shit's still empty, man.
Yeah. We'll
You
see.
want the water?
We have
I'm
to
afraid. No, I brought my own, man. Are you kidding me?
we have to crank up the heat.
Oh, inferior water you brought to damage.
Dude, I seen bubbles in that water before. Water's not supposed to bubble.
Our plan is not going to work.
Abort!
Each one of them has their own water bottle. Like they. I can't
So
believe-
I go to the spring, which is like right across the street, and I have my own kind of water bottle. So
The spring
Oh,
is.
is
you
there a
know,
natural
I
spring?
totally
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
get it.
it's mythical.
Oh yeah, no, I actually. All right, well then that's a little better. We have a spring on Staten Island, and it happens to be on the Marine Corps. It
There's
happens
so
to be.
much garbage buried on that island. I would never drink out of a spring.
Yeah.
Garbage
It's
island.
like
I mean,
fucking
Staten Island.
Zelda
Yeah.
on crack.
And I'm the nerd.
Wait a minute, I play video games too. I just play real video games. That's all.
All right, there you go.
Black
Hey, man,
video
I
game.
play fucking Battlefield.
No, that's
I'm a
not a real
soldier.
video game.
Battlefield is not a real video game. What are
No.
you playing as a real video game?
COD.
Compton 2018.
COD.
Cash on delivery. Yes.
Call of Duty.
Oh, Call
man.
of Duty. Yeah, but the last Call of Duty was only okay, man. It was
What, the World War II?
Yeah. It was.
Man, that shit is dope.
It was pretty.
It wasn't
cool.
real enough. You have to rub your lime juice on the fingers and then rub the pussy.
It wasn't. It was more. It was more.
Then it's
story.
authentic.
It was cool. It was more like storyboard animation instead of realistic, like the other, like Battlefield. I liked it, but there's certain points that game got me dizzy. When I can't drive the tank. Dude, when you're driving the tank in that game, man, and you spin around.
I'll beat that game in an hour. Listen, you don't play online?
Look,
Sith Lord.
no, I do. I'm PlayStation. Are you PlayStation? Are you?
I'm Xbox. All right, this conversation
Xbox.
over.
Yeah.
Aren't you guys grown men? What are you talking about?
Dude, I'm an OG, man. That's right. I'm an original gamer.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, how come
I
your
go
pen
back to
works?
Pong,
Fucking
bitch.
Fucking- Your pen works and you didn't even offer me none, man?
I forgot I had it until just now. Would you like some?
Fuck yeah, I would.
I would.
He's reaching.
What's this? You got a little cap on there and shit? What the
Yeah.
fuck you got that on there for?
To prevent spillage.
It's a rubber. Yo, and that's not the same cap that someone else I know has. So that means he's getting it from somewhere else. Can I try this?
Yeah, of course.
She's like, whoa,
Mi
whoa,
casa
whoa,
is
whoa.
su casa.
This is an indica, though, right? This isn't a sativa. This looks too dark.
Blue Dream.
It's an indica, right? It's a little heavier.
Yeah. In the couch.
Do I have to push the button?
No, just pull it. Pretend you're in Thailand.
I'm not. Oh, yeah. Then they pulled it for $5 American.
Oh, I had the story backwards in my head.
Well, what goes back to
Oh,
me going to Spa Honey?
real-
Go and get the same sucky ducky wiki on there, you know, they
Rub and tug. Mm.
they do.
Yo,
the same
Fireball.
thing.
I'm sorry, you're not
Where's
here
my
to
cap?
partake. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Look at he's
That's
looking
all
for
right.
his fucking
That's all
cap
right.
and everything.
I'm actually good on my end. I see my people once in a while. My damaged good friends.
There you go.
Nice.
Shout out to Damaged Goods Bakery.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Coming soon.
does that garage door have an electric garage door opener, or do you have to old school it? Is it manual?
I gotta actually lift it with my arms like
Yeah.
a slave.
Damn. Damn.
I got
Oh,
man, the problems I got with lifting this door. Let me tell you.
Oh, yeah, look at
My
his
list of
arms.
Problems. That's like number 2.
Look at your arms, dude. They're the size of most guys' legs.
It's just the camera.
And
Yeah.
how tall
I
is
have a
he?
filter
is he
on
about
this
6'1"?
right now.
6 foot?
Nice. You're shorter than me, right, dude?
Oh, you're a little dude.
Yeah.
Is the
Yeah,
angle?
yeah.
It's totally.
No, I'm the
Oh, so you're the
littlest
kind of guy
dude
that
in
takes
here.
dick pics on an angle to make it look bigger, right? You send to the girl, and then when you're
my
on Grinder,
microphone.
when you're on Grinder, and then you meet the dude, and he's like, dude, it was so much bigger in the picture. And you're like, yeah, but
I
it's
tried
really
to
my
take a
dick.
dick pic, and it was just a square of flesh because it's too large, and I can only keep my hand so far away. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Picture an infant's arm clutching an apple.
Nice. Is that what it is? You got a baby's arm, baby? Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I'm
Here
hung
we
like a
go.
newborn
All right,
baby.
no, we don't need to say it. We don't need to say it. Please don't.
You're lucky. You're lucky.
Yeah, I got scared. I really did just get scared right
You know, I
now.
was looking at my son's dick the other day.
How old's your son?
He's one.
18.
17. Yeah. And I was like, damn, boy, you're bigger than daddy. That's all we want.
25.
No, this kid's gonna be.
Hung?
Oh my god.
So it's great, though. You know, when you see
Like-
your kid's going to be bigger than you.
This looks like it's like halfway down his fucking thigh. I'm like, where the fuck you get that from? My shit's not hanging like that, bro.
Skips a generation.
It's like, skipped a couple fucking generations. I would have been a porn star with that motherfucker.
You already are.
Well, I am, but still. Yeah, right now, man, my life dream right now is to coach him into being a fucking
Oh, this is
porn.
it?
He's gonna be a porn star, man.
He's gonna make it come hook or crook. This motherfucker, man. He's now gonna teach his kid the ways of the force.
porn.
Of the force of the dark side.
He has to. I'm trying to
And
tell
then
you.
you're gonna whore him out. Then you're gonna be like, I'm your agent. Now
Yeah,
we're gonna
oh,
book
yeah.
you in, you know.
I have to.
Oh,
I have to.
Man.
I was like,
What's his name?
What
gonna
is
be?
it? What is your son's name now? What is it?
His name is Maximus.
Oh,
Is it really?
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's over, man.
Lock, stock, and barrel.
Yeah, but I was like, and I called my girl over. I'm like, yo, is he fucking hard?
Dude, you named
She's
him after
like-
his dick before you even knew. It was like a premonition. Wow, you're like a prophet.
Yeah, well,
Holy shit.
thanks.
What is
Why-
his brother's name?
I wish, yeah, you have another son too?
Yeah,
What's his name?
Octavius.
Nice, and that means he has a big round cock. His is the size of this fucking mason jar. Maximus is a fucking 3 feet long, and Octavius has a fucking oil can. Wait, well, how old's Octavius?
He's what, 7 months?
Oh, they're little.
Yeah.
Wait, one's a year and one's 7 months?
Yeah, back
oh,
to
two,
back.
two different women?
No.
Same chick? What she fucking? She had 5 month turnaround? What the fuck? How do you-
She's Puerto Rican. She
Put
works a
up
lot.
there
Oh,
you
yeah,
go.
One
There
was
you
in the
go.
oven, right? One was
That's
coming
what
out as one was going in.
I was about to say she's Puerto Rican, bro.
You just look at them and they get pregnant.
Yeah, you can
Ah, yeah.
give him a birthday card. They're pregnant.
You send them the wrong text, they're pregnant.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Baby, that wasn't even me. That was spell check. Fuck. Your daddy's name is Siri, bitch.
But you know, I can honestly say, you know, my second son, he's normal, looks normal, so you know, I'm not gonna complain. But my oldest son, holy shit, man, what the fucking fuck?
And then you know what's really gonna fuck you up? And like 22 years from now, when one of them comes out of the closet and is gay, and then you're like, no,
I wouldn't care. I don't care if he even if he becomes gay,
cock?
he better be plowing ass really hard with that big thing.
That's it, man.
He's getting
As
money.
long as
He's getting fucking money.
As long as he's not like, as
long as he's not a power bottom.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's the let me hold your thought for a second, Jesus. Oh, go ahead.
I have a question for you. So if your older son, who has the enormous cock, grew up to be a porn star, but a gay porn star,
as long as he's making
and like his cock was so enormous that he was famous for that, would you be like cool with that? But he's gay.
I would be totally cool.
It's all gay.
Lord
like,
humongous.
I would be totally cool with that,
He's
man.
still coach him. He still manages, manage his career.
Nice.
I'll be like, look, man.
He's a man of the people.
Look, I'll be like this to him. Yeah, I don't know how you feel. You know what I'm saying? But you do what you got to do to make sure you bring home the money and the cash. I'm your agent. Go fuck that ass.
Now, Lord humongous Maximus Aurelius, please, and go and fuck thy ass. Rip it a new one.
If need be, if that's the route he's going to go,
Coach is
I'm going to. Being a parent, you have to support your child for whatever their reason of whatever.
Absolutely, brother. Wow, and you said the other dude's a beta? I'm just kidding. No, my son, my kids are 26.
He's gonna sweat on you.
My kids are 20. My son's 26. My daughter's 24. My son came out 2 years ago. My son's gay, so I do a whole bit about it on stage about not knowing. So that's why I was just busting your chops.
Breaking news.
Bitches, wake up.
Yeah. Well, breaking to you guys, but it's about 2 years old to me. Still kind of breaking. But I do jokes, and it's all real. Like I tease about like when he came out and everything. It's some of the best shit I'm doing on stage right now. It's so funny. And
how does he feel about it?
Popularity LGBT.
He was okay with it. He went to a show where sold out show on Staten Island, a local show. We did it for the Hungerford School. It was it's like an autism school. And the place held about 150. We had about 165 people, and it was packed out. And a lot of people he knew. He's a Boy Scout. He's an Eagle Scout. No jokes on that, but the Eagle Scout, all the.
I was to say,
I had a few.
All the yeah. But
how you let that slide out?
All the. There were signs, dude. I didn't know, but there were signs. But like 4 or 5 of the dads were there. We were very tight. There was a whole big group of us, and all the dads. We went on amazing trips. It was great.
Right.
But they were there. And even though he was out, he felt a little embarrassed about it, and he got a little mad and upset, and he left. Actually,
no,
he got pissed.
Right, you tell him that's show business.
And then
right?
I talked to him, but then I also told him like the guys all reached out to him and shit. Like, a couple of them did. They reached out through me to like tell him like we're so happy for him. And between then and now, 3 other kids that are all like around his age or a little older all came out like from Boy Scouts. So 4 of them, but they were all hiding. Like my son was afraid to tell me because I'm an asshole. And it's not that I have bad beliefs. I just talk shit. Like I fuck around with everybody.
You're a comic.
I do a whole bit about like I used to do a bit about the word gay, like that it used to mean happy. That's why gay people took it. Like when I grew up, I meant happy. I do a whole bit about like it was in the theme song to fucking the Flintstones. We'll have a gay old time.
Right.
I sing the verse like we'll have a gay old time.
Right.
Like, I don't think they were talking about Fred sucking Barney's dick, you know.
You never know.
You know, and I'm like, I don't think they were talking about Fred trying to bang Dino in the ass. I did the whole, I'd acted out in the whole Dino. I did all that shit.
If that happened, this guy will find a video of it. I'll tell you right now.
It's on YouTube, probably.
Yeah. Did your son watch a lot of the Flintstones? Do you think that kind of turned him gay?
No. He said he knew.
Did you ever ask him?
No, it would clearly have been all the other shows that he's watching. Like I do now. I'm like my kids. Like I can't watch any sports in my house. My daughter's a dancer and my son's gay. I'm fucked. And then one day he's like, Dad, I come in. I'm like, boy, what are you watching? He's like, drag racing. I'm like, I got all fucking excited. I'm sitting there waiting. I'm waiting like 5 minutes. I'm like, so where are the cars?
Yeah.
You know, I just see dudes dressed as chicks. Yeah, it's like it's fucking RuPaul's drag racing. Are you fucking kidding me? And he's like, yeah, Dad, isn't she pretty? I'm like, she's not a she. She's a fucking dude. And then like 15 minutes later, I'm sitting there with him. I'm like, Bud, she is so pretty. Oh my God, she looks so beautiful in that outfit. I was like, after like the 8th episode, I'm like, come on, Eureka, I want you to win, girl. Go, girl. You know? And it's all true.
Someone's
man.
a bad
I
parent.
I watched the
I'm
whole
not gonna
fucking
say who.
season with the kid.
I believe it.
Great,
I believe
man.
it. Yeah, absolutely.
That's good parenting.
Yeah.
Open-mindedness.
But I do
Open-mindedness.
jokes like that on stage now, and these are all the new stuff that's out, not the stuff on my special.
Brand new material. Breaking out the new shit for
I'm doing
Damaged
it on
Goods.
stage, but it's still in development. Like I've
Okay.
only done some of the stuff
Oh,
20,
right.
30 times. You know, when you do something on stage or when you write something, you know, you got to work it out. It's written one way, but you never stick to, if you want to do comedy, you don't have to stick to the verbatim, the words that you write on the paper. And nobody knows if you fuck up, but you. So you don't let them know.
I remember you saying that one.
Can I ask you a question?
Something
Yeah,
like that.
absolutely, brother.
Did you raise your kid to be, gay for the jokes, just so you could have a routine?
Well, I do admit now this is all true. This all really happened. I said, my son here, I'll do this part of the bit for you.
You're a horrible human being.
I said,
dude.
no, my son.
Thank you.
Okay.
I said my son's gay. Came out of the closet, and when he came out, there was warning signs, but we didn't know to do a whole thing about the warning signs.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Did you locate the closet in your house that he came out of, or?
I can't.
This guy's fucking.
What are you
an
fucking
asshole.
doing to me here,
Yeah,
bro?
and
this guy is a beast, by the way.
No, it's funny, dude. No, listen.
I know.
Wait, listen, you
because
might
he's doing
appreciate
this because he's far away.
Fireball.
And
You may appreciate this. Listen,
I'm picking up on what he's doing. He's
listen,
trying to make me uncomfortable.
I'm in the
for
point
once.
where I want to go into that closet. I'm fucking married a long time. I haven't seen my wife's vagina since '93. I'm fucking
Really?
right after my.
You're like the only one, dude.
She was afraid to make another. But yeah, and I said, so here it is. So here's what happened, almost verbatim. I do this on stage, but because this is how it happened, and it's amazing. This is what's beautiful about comedy. So my son, it's December, a year and a half ago. He's going to work, and he's like, Dad, I got to tell you something. And he's in his uniform, and he's running late, and this is how I do on a stage. I'm like, because he's a flight attendant. He was on his way to JFK, and he really is a flight attendant. I'm like, there were warning signs.
Boy Scout, flight
Fireball.
attendant.
There was fucking warning signs, Fireball. I didn't fucking see them, okay? So when he was flying, Norwegian
Dad,
Airlines.
do I have to suck a dick in front of you?
Yeah, he was-
I mean, Jesus,
He was
fuck.
flying to Paris, which now gay Paris means something totally fucking different to me. So he's like, Dad, I got to tell you something. I'm like, Bud, I'm nervous. I'm like, what? Anything? Like, I thought he was sick, He goes, I'm gay. I'm like, so what? I don't care. I love you. Come, give me a hug. Give me a big kiss. You're my son. I fucking love you with all my heart. Now I want to, I want to like protect you even like from jerk offs like you, Fireball. Yeah. So, and we're hugging. We're still in an embrace. And he leans back and he goes, Dad, can you just do me one favor? I'm like, yeah, but
Reach around.
anything. What do you want? He goes, can you stop calling me a cocksucker? And I'm like, and no lie, dude. I'm like, oh my God, because and now in the joke, on stage, I've already called him a cocksucker 2 or 3 times. I set it up, and I really have his whole life. I call you.
It's a factual adjective. It's not an insult.
Yeah. No, well, here's what I did. So I'm like, he's like, can you stop calling me a cocksucker? I'm like, oh my God, I've been calling him a cocksucker since he's 3 years old. Did I make this happen? Like, did I bring this on?
If
like,
you can't
holy
beat
shit.
him.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Suck
Well,
him.
and I'm like, holy shit. And then I look him in the face.
Turned his fucking son gay.
Right, and then I look him in the face. I'm like, well, bud, if the shoe fits, wear it. And I was like, but it
You're
really
welcome,
did.
son.
But I do the whole thing about the cocksucker.
Yeah, if it fits,
what do I
where?
call his daughter? Your sister. I'm like, is she gay? He's like, no, she's just a prude. I'm like, oh, that's fucking great.
Great.
You
You shamed your daughter.
Right, and I'm like, what? What did I used to call her? I said, you're a bitch. You're just like your mother. Fuck, she turned out like that too. I'm fucked.
Oh.
The power of suggestion really fucking works.
Holy shit.
So, oh yeah.
You're
I'm
a person of little
hardcore.
hell.
I'm hardcore. I can't believe you grown men are awing at this shit, man.
Word of words to manifestation happens.
Oh yeah, well
Oh, yeah.
I'm manifesting into something
Damaged
right
goods.
now, dude. Jesus, it's so fucking hot over here. I'm gonna turn into a fucking beautiful butterfly from this moth I was when I came down in here.
We're about to bring
It's
the heat
hell.
lamps in
It's
now
hell.
and see what you really got.
Nice.
Cook it.
I am a beautiful butterfly.
We're gonna tan you till you look like Sith.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Get
I wouldn't mind that
Get
though,
this
man. That's
ebony
fucking-
tan going on, man.
I got the farmer's tan, dude. I got the, like my arms, my neck, and my head.
Yeah.
But my legs are as white as that fucking paper.
Yep.
When you sit on the toilet, and I'm like, fuck, man, I look like 2 different people. I'm like, damn, the lower half is white and the upper half is dark. The wrong side is black, motherfucker. And yes, that was a black reference. I want a
Yeah,
big
good.
dick
It's
like
about-
Maximus, okay? I'll even take fucking Aurelius. What's the other one?
Aurelius.
Aurelius.
What's round
Pure
cock's name?
cannabis.
Octavius.
Oh, Octavius. I'm gonna call him long cock and round cock. That'll be if you wanna claim being any part of Native American, that could be their Native American names. Long cock.
I mean, I
Get
got
in here.
Native American blood in me, but I don't claim that shit.
Yeah. My wife does, but she has Cherokee, like
Just
25%. We can
Slaves
actually
just like
claim
Africans.
shit.
Wow.
I'm part Tuckahoe.
Tuck a hole.
Tuck a hoe.
After looking at this basement, it's tucking a hole. You want me to give you my son's number?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like all the shit with him with like the gay.
I like to see more tight end play.
Nice. As I said,
Someone's got you into comedy, Craig.
Here, I just gotta say this. I told my son he's not allowed to have sex in my house because I won't be able to tell who's moaning. It's like,
Wow.
I'm like, I don't want to hear that, you motherfucker.
You cocksucker.
Right, but please tell me.
You that much.
Yo, and he's brought home a few guys, and they've all been very femme. And I'm like, yes. I'm like, the day he brings home someone that looks like Dad, I'm fucked because I know he's on bottom.
You'd have to pull for your kid to be a top.
Dude,
right? I just feel like that's it's gonna be lesser of two evils. Like
he's so cool. My boy is so cool.
Just be a top. Right? Just go for it.
Yeah.
My kids are both.
Oh,
so
he's
cool.
doing his act.
No. I wanted to look at this.
Oh, yes.
He's leaving. He walked out.
I'm out, man.
Yeah, he's gone.
I was trying to look at the picture, but the wire doesn't go far. That nice. Why is that covered? That looks really cool.
Because we're doing renovations at a multi-million-dollar facility. Those are tarps hanging over there, so we don't get any dust in the studio.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the truth is, you robbed a small business going out of like a phone center that had cubicles. You're like, this phone center's going out of business. Hey, can I buy any of those
Don't give off
cubicles?
the illusion.
This is awesome.
He
Pull it
fucking
down.
wishes he bought him, dude. He found him by that dumpster.
Yeah, smell them. Tell me I bought them.
And he made you clean them, right, Fireball? He's like, I cleaned them.
I'm with my tongue.
Oh man.
Nah, this is cool. I'm just busting chops. I can't wait to sign the fucking paper bag. You should have had me sign the paper bag before the show started. I would have wrote something nice. Now it's gonna be.
Ouch! Your son's gay.
Now it's I'm right. My son sucks dick and he's better than you. No, I'm just kidding.
Holy shit!
I'm just kidding. I love my boy. I really do. And my daughter. And my kid. I have the
battery,
coolest.
please.
What?
Come on, battery.
He needs a hit. He can't take this anymore. He's just nervous now that there's a
Yes,
possibility
Master.
one of his kids will be gay in 15 years. He's
No,
like,
I ain't worried
fuck,
about
you shouldn't have
that.
brought that up.
If they have any type of anything in me, they'll be fucking by 5 years old like I was.
Is that really Fireball's tag up there?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's cool 80s.
Is that what that is?
Block
I
letters,
actually would
man.
sign it.
I thought you wrote that when you was 6. I'm sorry. No, just
I
kidding.
did. I'm 20 something. Didn't you say that?
No, yeah, something like that. How old are you? I didn't get how old are you, man?
705.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta go.
You really gonna leave her? Like,
No, you don't. Already?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking 9/11. That's why.
Yeah.
Listen, those kids got big penises. They're all right. They'll be safe on their own. Just tell your wife to leave the diaper off, and the neighbors will fucking watch them.
Yeah.
If you have like a little 17-year-old girl neighbor, she'll fucking be sucking both their dicks. She'll be sitting between them skiing, like fucking pulling on both little babies' dicks. Both kids will be sitting back with big smiles, and I'm like, "Ha, daddy," you know. Fucking can't even talk.
I can see that. I really can see that.
Now I'm jealous. Well, at least now I have something to jerk off to when I go home tonight. Thanks, man. Thanks. I'm so glad the Sith Lord fucking gave me something to think about tonight.
Yes.
All right, so I guess we're gonna take a break
the power of thought.
to
We're on a roll. Is it really that time?
Yeah.
Do we
Let's
really have to go?
I have to go.
Yeah.
Well, you know why? I know why you have to go, because on the way here, I had to drive 50, 40, 25, 35, 40, 25, 35, 40, 40, 25, 45, 40, 50, 25, 35, 25.
Oh, yeah.
All in about 3 fucking miles.
Yeah.
So if you're afraid of getting pulled over because you're hi.
No, I ain't worried
He's
about
black.
that. Thank
Well,
you.
black and high.
I'm black. That's all you gotta worry about.
Yeah,
And that's why I'm home right now.
yeah.
Same reason.
When I drive, I take this off. Take this off. I hide this.
Thank you.
There were towns so fucking slow driving here that my GPS went to walk. Like, like what the fuck, man?
You're in the sticks, bro.
I
I know the mean streets of Staten Island and all.
I
But
didn't know my GPS had fucking horse and buggy, but it came out. Like, where am I, Lancaster, fucking PA?
all right, so we'll
Sith Lord is out.
catch you next week at the Soul of the Machine shoot,
That's right.
right?
What is that all about?
We'll
Is
get
that
it-
something we could talk about after
Yeah,
the Sith
yeah,
leaves?
of course.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that
Catch us on Netflix
soon.
soon.
Yeah.
All right, motherfuckers, we'll be back.
You guys going to Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're straight to the top. That's where we're going.
Nice.
Straight to the fucking
Come
top.
on, say it.
Cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop.
Me too. As soon as I pay my $8.99, they'll turn it back on.
All right, we'll be back, fuck faces.
Sith Lord.
Let's hear it for Craig Loydgren.
There was a lot more. There was a lot of woos and little hands going up and down. You guys were almost afraid afraid to answer that question. This guy right here was proud. You're like, that's right, I'm proud. You're the kind of, I'm talking to you, bro, not the guy with the hat, but you're right there. You probably have a whole array of flannel shirts with matching flannel speedy underwear. Like, yes, and I ice fish. This is my rod, this is my reel. And I go to stout. You guys dorm here too, right? You dorm here? You live here? Am I talking too fast? I'm sorry. Man, New York. I'll slow down a little bit for you. Yeah, you dorm here, yeah? You live with other men in your room, yeah? Right? You do, right? Are these your buddies right here? Nice. How many times have you woken up to the scariest smell in the world? Do you know what the scariest smell in the world is for a teenage guy in a dorm? Hand lotion! You wake up and you smell hand lotion, you're like, fuck! Is he done? Should I move? I really gotta pee. Maybe if I just make it to my slippers, I can slip off into the bathroom. What if he's in the bathroom? What if he did it in my slippers? Fuck, I'll just pee right here. Stop. That's crazy, right? Look, he knows he's on there. He's like, oh man, he's on to me. Yes, I drove here. I am from Staten Island, New York. Any New Yorkers here at all? No, you see, because we hate the fucking cold. We would come here if it was a 3-month program from May to July. May to August. Yes, I am from New York, and I drove here. I drove here 19 hours in a car straight, because I'm an asshole. I would stop. I was like, I really want to get to the school. These kids are going to be great. 19 hours in a car, living off of Doritos and Mountain Dew. Yeah. So you know, after 19 hours of Doritos and Mountain Dew, by the time I got to the hotel room, I shit sideways. It literally came out sideways. It was square. You know how back in the day, like they used to take the chimpanzee, they'd give him a round peg and a square peg, and they would try to put the square peg in the square hole, and the round. And sometimes the chimp would just get pissed and cram that fucking square peg in the round hole. That was my ass when I had to go take a shower. The only thing that saved me was I didn't smell hand lotion.
Back to the show.
Welcome back to Damaged Fucking Goods. The lone survivors.
Nice.
Fireball Jesus. We still have Craig. I'm gonna butcher your last name.
Loydgren. That's all right.
Because I erased it on my pad.
That's all right,
I
man.
figure you'll never come back.
I'm trying to figure out how to get this chain off my ankle so I get the hell out of here.
You gotta chew it off, bro. That's the way it works.
I seen Saw. I ain't cutting off my foot. I'll just stay until I get thin enough to pull it through.
Also joining the party is Melissa Frenzey. I don't even know how to address this anymore. Are you still from Sarge Approved?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Because I haven't seen Sarge Approved in a while. Long-time friend of the show. One of the only friends of the show. We love having her on. She kind
One
of
of the only friends.
One of the only friends. We have friends. We just kind of chase them away. You know.
Yeah, you guys can be dicks sometimes, but you mean well.
It's
okay.
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
We're
Actually,
losing
all
our
the time.
touch.
Wait, do you like invite people over and then have technical difficulties for 4 hours while they're sitting in the basement?
Oh.
Just checking.
Usually, yeah.
I've had that happen. I mean, but I picture like inviting you guys over for dinner, and then I make you this like glorious meal of like, what do you guys eat in Jersey anyway? What's your favorite
Pork
thing?
roll, egg and cheese.
Home cooked thing that you'd want to eat.
That's definitely Jersey.
Pork roll. We need pork roll.
Okay.
And for
So
Staten
I
Island,
invite you
lasagna.
over and I cook you the best pork rolls, like the best fucking pork rolls you've ever eaten in your life, and then you just are like, they suck, Frenzey. This is bullshit. Like you guys would come over and do that. Like that's who you are. But I love you for it.
Yeah, you might be right. Actually, I'd probably
assholes.
stick my finger in my throat, make myself vomit the meal out.
Nice.
That's kind of how I roll.
Listen,
Frenzey's pork roll. How disgusting.
if you want to make me lasagna, I will drive 19 and a half hours for the lasagna, and I won't bitch about nothing. I'm just hungry.
Craig is a comedian from New York. Pretty well traveled.
Yeah, what's your name, Craig? Nice to meet you. I'm Melissa.
Hey, what's going on, young lady? Yeah, Craig Loydgren. Hi. I know, like, we'll do it. You can't see me. I have to come through here, like, hey. That's all you can see is my hand. It's like Godzilla.
I designed this on purpose so the guests have to look at me.
You don't
I'm
get
the
to see
face
me
of the
till
franchise.
the end of the movie.
See, here I am.
Right.
Face of the franchise.
What a face.
Sure.
What a face, man. The golden guy.
No wonder you got that big spit thing covering it.
It's a bib. It's for the Marines.
There you go. Callback right there. Ding, ding, ding. That's a callback.
That's how I do. I recycle.
Are you by St. Paul's, Frenzey? Are you in the St. Paul's area of Minnesota?
Yep. More closer to downtown Minneapolis.
That's right. We were talking while you guys were having...
Twin Cities.
Sweet. Me and Fireball were talking while you guys were trying to get this thing going. And about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago now, I was all up by, I did like Stout. I did a whole bunch of colleges.
Yeah.
So Stout is, it's Wisconsin, but it was like 10 miles from St. Paul's. I did Madison, Stevens Point, and Stout for University of Wisconsin. Okay. And actually the Stout one... What?
Sorry, so you live in New York right now?
Yes.
Okay, so a New York 2 for you would be like a Chicago 4, and then a 9 in Wisconsin, right? That's kind of how it works.
As far as what? Time?
For chicks.
Oh, chicks? Wait, say that again?
2 in New York, 4 in Chicago, 9 in Wisconsin.
As far as what? The rating who? You?
No, not me.
Raider, Craig.
The universal rating, Craig.
No way. I seen a man. First of all, you're very cute, and I seen you, man. I ain't gonna say nothing and step over any boundaries until after the show is over. And
in the green room. That's how he rolls.
Then we'll talk shit.
When he offers you a drink, don't take it.
Yeah. No, don't take it from these guys. I'm still famished. I'm afraid to drink anything he's offered me.
For good reason. That's how we get our guests to sign the wall.
You actually concurred that by saying, like, you guys would come all the way here, I'd cook you a meal, and you'd still tell me I suck. I was like, see, I know I'm going to drink this drink and end up in a closet somewhere. And then, like, my son come out.
You know there's a joke there, Ting.
Yeah, I know, but it's very awkward when you sit in front of the guest.
No, go ahead, dude. I just said, like my son, you come out.
Listen, I'm actually playing board op tonight. I'm fucking checking levels and making sure everybody's good.
Dude, there's 2 of us in the room.
I'm being responsible here.
And they're
You're an adult tonight? Yay.
I'm adulting. You know what? Because the show is taking on... I'm not sure if you've listened. Actually, I know you haven't listened. Because I checked my downloads, and none from Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
And
I could have been in Wisconsin, bitch. You don't know where I was.
Well, there was none from Wisconsin.
The show has evolved, and we take it more serious now.
Okay.
So we're...
I'm glad that it's evolved. What have you been doing to evolve it?
Dick jokes. We've stepped up our dick joke.
Dick jokes?
Yes, we've stepped up our dick
joke. And
audio
problems.
Yes, audio problems too.
Yeah, those are fine.
So
you can't get salty about the audio problems. I get it, but it happens. Like, you don't have any control over it. You feel bad.
Yeah.
I feel weird that you feel bad about having audio problems. Like, you should just be like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
He always feels bad. I mean, look at his life. Why wouldn't you feel bad?
Well, I appreciate you feeling bad. I just wouldn't expect it from you.
Noticeably absent from my roast, by the way, was Sarge and Frenzey.
Yeah,
and I did not want to address it
until
I had them. I didn't address it at all until I had them on the phone because, it's not right to talk about them behind their backs. I don't want them to think I'm trashing them. I was kind of looking forward to hearing a little something, from my 2 favorite Minnesotans.
Minnesota.
Roasting you for your birthday?
Absolutely. Situation, yeah. The roast of THC is available out there. Check us out on damagegoodsinc.com.
No Sarge or Frenzey on that episode.
No Sarge or Frenzey. It's Sarge and Frenzey free.
Probably not. Don't worry. They're not on it to ruin it.
Yeah.
We kept them off.
Okay, so this is the deal. Remember I just told you before when we were trying to connect that we have a new computer, brand new computer?
Yes.
Right. Works great, by the way.
Not really, but this is why we didn't submit anything, because we didn't have a computer for probably 2 weeks. Okay, you both don't believe me.
That's 2 weeks. This was May 11th.
Seriously, that's why.
May 11th.
We will submit a very own Damaged Goods birthday roasty.
You don't have to make it for like his birthday anymore because that's over. You just kind of make it just to make fun of him and just hate on him.
Yeah, that's true too. Either one. So when we'll at least like say a happy birthday.
We'll be checking our email for that any day now. We're expecting it right away.
The entire like Damaged Goods. Sorry guys, the entire Damaged Goods network roasted me for my birthday in May.
How many people consist of the Damaged Goods network?
Do we have? 6 or 7.
In the audience
shows,
or on the?
No, just they all came in through a peer in and took their turns beating me up. A lot of people put some work into it. It was good. It was good.
All right. And you just did it through here and then just edited it? Like you didn't do it at a location?
Yeah, no. But we made it sound like we were on location.
All right.
See, we did it right.
Laugh track and all that shit?
Yeah, we had all that.
Oh, yeah.
We had a little bit of everything going on. You would know if you downloaded the show.
Right. It's only on the internet in case you can't find it. It's been out there for a while.
So I actually have to listen to the episode to know what happened.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. They walked me dry. They fucking walked me dry. Long story short, I barely got any punches in. But that's how it is on the bottom. You're on the bottom of that pile. They're just fucking beating you down. You take as many people as you can with you, and that's it. The rest is history.
Hey, man, if you're getting roasted, you're on the top.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
If they care enough to pick on you, then they care.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
If they don't care, they'll be like Frenzey and Sarge and not submit shit. They don't care. They didn't wanna, but if they liked you, they would have beat the shit out of you. Yeah, I'm just kidding, baby.
I know.
Why do they call him the Sarge? Is he a military guy?
Yeah.
Army or Marine Corps?
What were you?
I was Navy. He's either Army or Marines.
Army.
He got the clap.
He's just trying to see if they had sex in the past.
What were we trying to see? If we haven't what in the past? Get that bottle out of your mouth. Oh, sex.
Oh, good one.
You heard that?
What?
No, but I just assumed, knowing you, here comes the goat. Dropping goats on me like all fucking month.
Dropping goats on you like goats. Fucking Saudi Arabia.
Hey, goat.
Hey, old man. Do you know that there's some goats that make really good, funny noises? Like they do the
fuck 'em?
Like weird or like actual.
If you listen
goats.
to the show, you know that's the drop he's playing right now.
Well, not everybody knows it's a goat screaming. It sounds like a woman screaming, or it actually sounds like what's his name? Sith getting his dick caught in a zipper when he's in the bathroom.
It's not possible. It's too small. He told you. He dropped hints. It's like he's hung like a Cheerio.
One nice. Hey, you ever look at your penis through a Cheerio? It's fucking huge. Let me tell you. It's awesome.
All right, sir.
There's the goat.
What if you were the character from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids because they have Cheerios that fall down on them? What if your dick is that small? Then what do you put it into? Cheerio is going to be like the size of a huge inner tube.
Well, then you hope you had one in your pocket.
I would have
said with you.
I would have said the neighbor's daughter. That's what I'm going to put my dick in.
I would have said the neighbor's son.
Yeah,
you're going to hell, by the way.
I wouldn't think she was.
If I was shrunk with her, okay, we might not live. This ant might step on us. So let's fuck. Let's get it out of the way.
What's funny is I thought that'd be a joke, except for I met him talking to the neighbor's daughter before. So I know there's a lot of seriousness.
She's 5.
He's like, hey, I do a radio show. You want to come in my basement?
She scootered in on her scooter.
Her scooter.
Don't worry, her sneakers light up so you can see where she's going.
Let's be real. Like, when kids actually used to play outside, used to fucking ride big wheels or bicycles, not scooters.
Yeah, no, I had some scooters.
When you used to be able to be told, like, hey, go play outside, don't come in the fucking house, and then you need to be home when it's dark.
Right, when
like,
that's
when you're in 5th grade.
Right, when black people are outside.
But
no,
when a dinner bell was ringing.
Like South Minneapolis.
I don't know if you guys had streetlights. We had to come on when the streetlights came on.
Yeah,
you
pretty
guys
much
be like,
the same
hey,
thing.
you got to come when you see the snow.
The snow.
You have streetlights?
It come home.
Yes, come home. It falls from October to September.
That's a great Irish accent.
Yeah, I know. My accent's
Yeah,
terrible.
I was wondering where,
well, you know what? Because I go Minnesota.
Is that French-Canadian?
You know what's so funny? When I do my accents, I start with one and then go through several. So if we did 2 minutes of me just talking an accent, it would go from Irish to Scottish to English to Australian to various parts of the United States.
Arabic.
Yeah. We can do all that for you.
You know why that is, Craig?
Why is that?
That's because you suck at doing accents.
I do suck at doing some accents. I can do some, but when I'm
do a Russian accent.
Great at the New York accent. That one's dead on.
Do which one?
New York is good.
Do what was dead on, Fireball?
I said your New York accent is fucking dead on.
Yeah. Well, and I try to hide that so people can hear what the fuck I'm saying.
How's your mic, Fireball? You sound a little low.
Well, his light's dimming.
It's
not
in
as blue.
real life.
Right. That's actually good.
Thought Frenzey was chasing a mosquito. Something, and then I seen light.
Frenzey's looking for the fucking power plug under the table. Yank it.
Yeah, she's like, you know what? I'm
done. We
done
had power
with
outage here in Minnesota.
Sarge, why did you help me fix this shit?
It's hot here. Today was like 90 degrees today.
It's dark and hell is hot. Well,
Here you are.
This is where we are. We're in hell right now.
Frenzey's
Fucking hot.
just like hanging out, trying to be on the show.
I
just won't give her any space.
Listen, I love Frenzey.
I'm not trying.
I
I
love
don't care.
Frenzey.
Like, I'm just here. Whatever.
Nobody does. We get it. Nobody cares they're on our show.
I was actually excited. I was actually excited when she was going to come on solo. You know, you got to cut that dead weight out of your life.
Oh, yeah? What's that weight? I got
Sarge, go for like an admiral or some shit. Underachiever. Lost potential.
And I'm not with him because he's a Sarge.
Yes, you are. You're a total groupie for military.
So wait a minute. Is this you admitting that you guys are a
I'm
couple?
a military groupie for the 10% off discounts at Home Depot. Yay me!
Right.
Nice.
Winning!
Is
Are
this
you with him because he's cute and he has a big penis?
No.
I should have think about that for a second.
No, he's ugly and has a small penis. Duh.
That's why my wife's with me. she said all her standards low and achieved every one. You remember you saying before Staten Island? She's from Brooklyn though. She's like, you know what? I'm going to set my bar really low so this guy can achieve everything. Winning.
Go cruise around the dump and see if I can pick up a guy.
Yeah.
And then when you drive by, you're like, did you fart or your legs open?
Arthur Kill, right?
That's what it is, man. Arthur Kill.
Jesus. You don't know much about Staten Island, do you, Frenzey?
I do not. I've never been.
It's the armpit of America.
No, Frenzey, Staten Island's a small. It's one of the 5 boroughs. It makes up New York City. It's Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, the Bronx, and Manhattan.
Let's be honest. They just gave Staten Island that title to be nice.
Maybe because it's a little 17 by 9 island that has over 600,000 people living on it. And at one point, up until about 10 years ago when it closed, 12 years ago, we had the world's largest garbage dump. So in that little space, we had the largest garbage dump. At one point in the 80s, the only two things
Craig moved off Staten Island, and then they didn't have the largest.
Yeah. You know, I still live there. That's why it's kind of open.
So, yeah, but I mean, you raise a fantastic point because now, you know, it's still it's getting really, really packed. So they're building a lot on the island. So all they're doing really is just building on top of this trash.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have like the first glow in the dark fucking ski slope. Like no lights required. Don't worry, the illumination from the ground will light everything. Where? Right next to the 3-headed deer.
What's the point of it, though?
Because it's New York. It's a borough of New York City.
Or outsource their garbage to somewhere else.
Well, we do
they
now.
Just want to keep.
We do now. We pay Virginia, and they probably dump it offshore.
Yes.
But
Really?
the big barges take off. They leave out of Staten Island with just loaded with garbage.
Right.
And then you never see the garbage again. But like you said, they probably just dump it right into the ocean.
6 months later, you
Fuck
find
those turtles.
Yeah,
that's what I say.
You see a
Fuck
turtle with
'em.
a little 6-pack wrapped around his neck.
One less turtle.
Right.
So that's the floating island of garbage that we've been seeing. That's like 5,000 trillion miles long in the ocean.
Bro,
From fucking.
It's all from some. You might, if you
Where
look
you're
through that,
from.
you might see like my name
Staten
on something.
Island.
Yeah. You see a part of my name. I try to rip all my name.
My credit
That
card
is kind
statement.
of cool, I guess.
I'm born and bred. Hey, a lot of things. A lot of famous people come out of Staten Island.
Right.
I've been to
Not
New
Craig,
York
but
once.
other people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, not me.
I've been in New York once, and it was for a vacation, and I did all the touristy things. But the weirdest thing I thought about
jerk
it
off a
was
homeless
I
guy.
actually saw rats,
Right.
like in person, heard them, saw them.
And they'll talk to you.
Tried to kill one with a stick. It didn't work out.
It's New York rat. You ain't gonna kill with a
Yeah,
stick. You need
they're
to
like-
shoot that motherfucker.
Exactly.
Wait, I saw
needed
a
machete,
video.
which I didn't have on hand, but
I saw
the fact that businesses put out garbage bags on the front, like stoops of their businesses, just out on the street. Like, there's not even a garbage can available.
There's nowhere to
Like,
put it.
There's
Yeah,
no
but
wonder
did you see-
there's fucking rats everywhere.
Did you see 30?
Like,
Because there's 9 million
that's
people.
weird to me.
There's 9 million people.
Well,
they
yeah, I
they
know,
live up.
but you can. Then you should have plastic garbage cans to put your garbage in.
New York City actually pays their garbage men well. Garbage.
I would hope so.
A garbage
They're on
man.
a timetable.
A garbage man makes about 100 to 110 grand a year, with overtime, with snow removal. Yeah, and that's just the sandman, like a regular garbage man. You get as soon as you move up to like supervisor, they're making about $140, $150 a year. But you're also in a city that you need to make $100,000 a year just to survive. You know,
Right.
Can you send us
Exactly.
the report on garbage out of New York, please, Craig? Because I need more information. This is not enough detail.
I was gonna try to get it to
I
a
need bullet
video.
points, PowerPoint.
I was gonna try to get to a video Sith showed us. Talk about it. At least I don't have it handy. Of that. Remember, were you there, Fireball? The city rat killing a pigeon.
I know, but it's probably badass.
It was a
The
battle.
New York
It was a
City
fight.
rat killed a
Yeah.
full-grown pigeon.
I was just
Dragged it off.
You know, it's funny. Like you're saying that when my friends would come in, like Navy buddies or guys from out of town, and we go into the city, I would kick the garbage bags on purpose because there would be. You run up to those, and if there's like 30 bags, you just start kicking them 4 or 5 times. All you need to do, and you'll get 2 or 3 rats running out of them. And my buddy Pedley, he was from Oregon. He frees like, dude, don't do that, man. Like, he's bugging out. And he's like, they're everywhere. He ran. He got scared. And I'm like, dude, they're New York rats. They don't give a fuck about you. There's plenty to eat in the garbage.
Oh,
but they get big.
Yeah, they get the size of poodles, like mini poodles.
I've kicked them on accident just walking, like in the subway, and they just run out in front of you as you're walking.
Punting
and you
rats.
punt them. Yeah, it's happened in more than one occasion. Like you see them. If you go up into the city a lot, you're gonna see them.
In the subways, they're just hanging out on the rafters above your heads.
Now, where I live, we don't have rats like that per se. We have, it's more residential and woody. It used to be. There's almost all the woods are gone, but we have like gophers and skunks, and we have that kind of chipmunks and squirrels.
Hood rats?
Huh? Nope.
Hood rats?
No. Well, we have muskrats.
There's plenty of hood rats too.
The wildlife report.
Absolutely.
There's got to be a documentary about New York City rats out there already on
Netflix
or something.
If not,
right?
I'm laying claim to the rights right now. I want it.
Dude,
no, you're not.
What if you do like a croc hunter with a rat out of New York City with Craig, because he's real kind of New York. He's got that accent and everything.
Danger, danger, danger.
You can help people with directions along the way, make it more personal.
Oh, awesome!
Make yourself.
You've been trying to get yourself on a Netflix.
That happened
right?
already. Like they're talking in the last 5 minutes. I am trying to sell my special on Netflix. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I mean, you may have to give a little to get a little.
What's your Netflix special? Sorry,
I don't know. I don't have it. I'm trying to sell. I shot my own. I'm a comic for a long time. I raised money and I shot my own 1-hour stand-up special called Married and Miserable. And it's pretty funny. It's 1 hour and 5 minutes long. It was shot really well.
Yeah, that's kind of like redundant.
Well, it's more like comedy and tragedy if you think about it.
The tragedy is we have to watch it.
Well, yeah. You would actually laugh, I think, once or twice if you watched it, motherfucker. But too bad Fireball can't watch it.
It's just more like a tragedy.
Fireball could go watch it at the drive-thru.
Right. I'm waiting to see Fireball's lights go out right now. Damn electric bill. Just kidding, dude.
That room you're in looks like the set of Malcolm and Eddie.
Right? Look at that blue. That's a lovely shade of blue, man.
I wish I knew what that was.
So do I. But it was a bad fucking reference, but it sounded
funny. Is that
funny.
a slip cover, or did the couch actually come with that covering?
Yeah. Called Craigslist. Getting rid of your flea-infested couch for free.
That's Craigslist model number 895.
You know what happened? He took the cover off, and that's what was underneath.
I think legit the guy that I fucking picked it up from was like, yeah, my mom used to sit on here, but she just died.
I'm pretty sure it was on the couch,
Right.
too. So like,
You just flip the cushion, bro. You flip the cushion.
Right.
Just flip the cushion.
Right.
It's good as new.
Exactly.
My grandma died in this. You can have it for $25.
I would have paid extra.
Throw a blanket over it. Looks great. No worries.
Her shawl. Her corpse.
Flop her 80-pound corpse over it.
Did it come with doilies?
Nice. And I can go back to my Irish accent. I'll finally be on to something.
Oh, shit. Listen, I took enough abuse for my paper fucking bags. It's about time you got in the barrel.
Yeah. I was picking on this fine quality studio here. Look, the only thing that's good that he did was he printed a picture of his fucking fifth grade. Is that your fifth grade yearbook picture and shit?
It's probably like second grade.
Look at that.
Look at that haircut, dude.
Yeah, you did it yourself.
Yeah. No, my mom's.
Mom did it. Yeah, back in the day.
That's called neglect style.
Yeah, that's where Damaged Goods got its origins.
That's 1987.
But look at the smile.
Rice Bowl.
Look at that smile. I'm still persevering. Even that smile. That says winner, right?
Yeah, you haven't smiled like that at all tonight.
It's like the bowl cut where your parents actually put a bowl on your head.
Yeah.
I used to have bangs that started like back here and then were like this long.
My bangs start on my shoulders.
That picture looks like your mom put a bowl on your head, but then she actually left part of like the salad spinner thing in there, and but it was metal back in the day, and it like chopped up.
Right.
It's a nightmare.
But it's cute.
It's a nightmare.
She tried to cut out that calic, and it just didn't work.
She went 5 inches up.
Sorry. Well, she knew one day you were going to be referred to as THC, so she figured she might as well start now.
She has Parkinson, you monster.
Yeah. It's his little mushroom head. My little mushroom.
I have one question I just gotta fucking ask.
Okay, yes.
And
Go ahead.
listen, whether or not this makes
I need to know.
whether or not
Maybe
this
I
makes
need to
air or
know.
not, I just have to ask. What took you so long to get rid of Kevin Goatee's ass? What took you so fucking long?
Kevin Goatee.
Do you
here?
know Kevin Goatee, Craig?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I've worked.
And
I've been
is
on
he-
his show.
is he like a buddy of yours?
Show. No, I mean I know him from. He was on my show when I had my show, and I went
He's a
up and
piece of shit.
did their shows.
Fuck
and
Kevin Goatee.
I've done a
He
half.
was this. We were a sponsor of his show.
Oh, I
Or
did
he
a half.
sponsored our show, actually.
Oh, what
He
he
paid
did,
us.
and he didn't pay you?
No, he did, but
What for comics?
I'm not-
Watching
I'm
comics
not-
or whatever.
you guys can talk trash me all day long. You can talk trash anybody else I know, but I don't feel comfortable doing it because I just
I'll tell
don't
you.
want to.
I'll tell you what I'll do. Watch this. Ready? It never happened.
Wow.
See?
But I'm still here. No, I'm friendly with him. But if you guys have a thing that's between
I don't know.
you
I mean,
guys,
I have a thing in the sense that, and I'm not trying to drag Frenzey into the middle of this. I have my own dealings with him.
so do you know Jeffrey Paul too?
I don't know any of them
Of
personally.
course, Jeff. They both have been on our show, Sarge Approved, a couple times.
Right. I've been on their show, and they've been on my
Which show were you on? Sportsbook Box Office
Yeah,
Podcast?
the box office. Yeah, sports book.
Yeah, they have 100 shows.
Well, when not when I was
Comics
on.
watching
Shitty show.
football.
Shitty show.
Comics watching fishing. That's the next one.
Yeah, well, comics watching comics is terrible, but
Thank you. Hey, what's the?
I know
sorry,
all the
friends.
guys on there. I know all the comics.
No, it's fine.
I'm friends with all the guys that are the guests.
I'm not.
friends
No,
with-
my problem is with anybody that does the show. My problem is with this guy coming on my show,
Right.
never listening to pushing to get on my show, never listening to 1 second of my show, and then coming on and acting like he was doing everyone a fucking favor for being on my show, and not even fucking looking, at the camera, not being engaged,
And playing video games. all the time.
video
you know,
games.
You know what's so fucked up?
I actually want to say something if you want to talk about this Frenzey, fine, but
we,
you
we,
actually mentioned
we
it.
clapped it off.
I
actually,
listened
so.
to your last show that you
Okay.
had Kevin on.
I clapped
right?
it back on.
Yes.
I have the clap up.
The motherfucker, Sarge called him out. Like, I can hear the buttons tapping. Like, he would not stop doing any obnoxious thing, no matter how much you were nice
Why, when
about it
was
and
he
beat
in?
around the bush
Recently?
and hinted, like, hey, dude, we're recording a podcast. Can you pay attention? Or
Yeah.
maybe come on a different day if this don't work for you? And he was being a total asshole.
So,
Yeah, I
so Craig
agree.
was asking, was he in? He wasn't in studio. He did it as a Skype interview,
Via Skype.
and he had no regard for what he was doing. He asked to come on the show. Said I never listened to any shows. Except for like 5 shows, like Stern, like I don't know, three or four others,
shit.
his own shit, and just was completely dismissive. And I felt disrespectful
Right.
to me and what I'm trying to do here, and and I didn't like the way he treated my friends on the flip side of it. So I got, I do have a bit of a problem with him.
Absolutely, man. Listen,
And,
you're
it's
all-
about respect. If you want me to respect you, then you got to respect what I do.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
And I fucking sat there and I watched the whole season the day he was coming on. I watched the whole season of that shit. Comics
too.
watching
Well,
comics.
that's your own fucking fault.
I know, just so
I've
just so I
actually
knew.
watched it 'cause
And
I
he
know a lot of the
quizzed me.
guys.
He quizzed me on, on it, and I knew the answers.
Right.
So then he was like, "Oh, I don't like people that just, say they watch it just to talk to me, and then don't know anything about it."
Good thing you didn't quiz
Oh, yeah,
me
we're
about this
beating down
show.
the door to talk to this.
The Damaged Goods show.
Well,
was
usually
like,
I just ask I ask the guest if they've ever listened to the show, and when they say no, I hang up on them, and then
Nice.
that's the end of it. I don't have them back on.
Nice.
This
I
happens
mean, I
several
follow you
times.
guys
See,
on Facebook.
Here's
and
the
everything.
Here's the thing. You and Kevin are like, you're not alike, but you kind of are a lot of ways personality wise.
Arrogant?
Because you both take things
Personal.
personally, but then your reaction is to be kind of a dick after
Nice.
you react.
Yeah.
I like your
problem.
honesty.
We've asked this question for every guest we've had on our show. Have you ever listened to the show before? And then you can always tell, like, if it takes them like 30 seconds to respond. Yeah, obviously you haven't. And then we're like, oh, that's shameful, or like we give them shit for it, but we're not dicks
Nice.
because we're starting out.
This is Damaged
recording
Goods, honey,
an
not
episode
puppies
with
and
them,
unicorns.
and we actually like don't want to start it off as in a
Wait,
shitty note.
do you believe
I'm
it?
not
The
saying
problem is-
anything
I don't
bad.
think anybody could be a total dick.
Oh, I don't.
Sorry,
pick-
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I hang up the phone and then that's the end. Maybe I'll catch you in a couple weeks when you listen. And if you come back on and you haven't listened again, I'm gonna hang up on your ass again.
Do you do?
The problem is this, though. We have another podcast on our network, throw a plug out there, that
Damaged
phrased it
Goods
perfectly.
Network.
It was low effort shit. This is like his shtick, I guess, is just to come in, low effort, everything, and it's fucking boring. It's fucking boring. Like, if that's what he wants to do, great. But you just come off like a New Jersey asshole who's too arrogant to pay attention to anyone else because you're too busy playing fucking Atari. Like, grow up, boy.
Monday! Hold on to your hats. The big one is coming.
One night only.
Have you ever listened to Damaged Goods?
Nope. Who gives a shit? How about that?
You've never seen anything like it before.
Right now, I'm emailing managers and agents and telling them I need representation. That's what I'm doing as we talk.
Get ready for the action!
Do I have earbuds? No, not for this. I just don't feel like get up and getting them.
What an excitement for the whole family!
Hold on, that's my daughter. Okay, hi. Hold on. Say hi. As she farts on my arm.
Grill show spectacular!
I would fast forward 5 more minutes until all of us stop talking about boring shit.
Prepare to get or dilated.
Nanny nanny boo boo, stick your head in doo doo. That's what I say.
Never before. And maybe never again.
Hey everyone, this is Kevin Goatee from Comics Watching Comics on Amazon. You're listening to the Damaged Goods Podcast. Why? I have no fucking clue. I have not listened to it. I hate Damaged Goods more than ISIS and Lena Dunham combined. You guys will always be terrible, and there's nothing ever going to change, and that's it.
I have to listen to like the next show after this one when you guys talk shit about me when I leave.
No.
That bald douchebag
I've been talking
was
shit
in
to you
here.
the whole time, Chris.
Yeah, no, I mean,
like that.
He picked on our paper bags on the wall.
we have a
and-
new friend of the show, actually.
Nice, awesome. Yeah, no, I'm having a good time, even though I had to sit around for a couple hours. And
He's kind of got a Colin Quinn thing to him. Anyone ever told you that?
I've heard
Yeah.
Colin Quinn. My voice, you mean? The raspy
the,
of
the,
my...
the raspy, the
vibe.
How you just come in, cut somebody, and cut and jump out.
Yeah. I just like
Very,
the,
backdoor sarcasm.
Well, that's
shit.
you know what? I take that as a huge compliment.
Of course, Colin Quinn is a fucking
I know
genius.
Colin, and I'm not friendly with him, but I've met him and worked with him a few times.
Any other
He said
names you
he's-
want to drop here tonight?
No, you're dropping the names. I'm just telling you whether I know him. I didn't drop one
Fireball
name,
Jesus.
bitch.
Hey, how many times you said I'm friendly with him? I'm friendly with him.
Well, I
I'm
am.
friendly. I'm gonna make a montage of
when
you saying
bring
you're friendly
up,
with
and
somebody.
then I'm not. I wasn't friendly with Kevin Foley.
No,
I never met him. I just know who he is.
I met him.
Oh,
He was on our
see?
podcast.
Well, there.
Oh, see, that's fucked up.
She met him.
Yeah.
I have
No.
a picture with him too.
Ooh.
Super nice.
And she didn't fit in the
Not
picture.
fat enough to be funny, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Nice. Yeah, there you go. Right. He's missing.
He's pretty funny, and it's in a weird kind of.
You know who's not funny
I don't
and fat?
know.
Kevin James.
Like-
What's your thoughts on Kevin James?
I never met him, but I like him. I think he's funny. He doesn't curse. Like I
I
can't even.
hate Kevin
I
James.
can't even fucking. Let me tell you, I can't even talk here without cursing. Like I have such a. Like I get hired to do like in August. I'm doing a wedding. I'm doing a Christian wedding. I'm like, you guys
Oh,
really
I
know
hope
what you're
gonna
hiring.
Fucking
No, I'm gonna
go in
actually
there with
do-
abortion jokes.
No, I'm gonna do really good for them and really treat them. I'm making like a week's pay in a half hour, so I'm gonna be really
How do you
nice.
make a
to
What's
them.
the
dead
name
baby
of your
float?
Netflix special again?
What the name? It's called Married and Miserable. It's
And
Craig
you're doing a
Loydgren.
wedding.
Yeah, and well, that's what that's.
Just want to make that.
That's the irony right there.
I rest my case.
I'm going to open with that teasing that they hired me and this is my thing. And I'm going to, but I'm married at the same time. As much as I'm busting their balls, I'm married to the same woman for 27 years. I'm with her over 28 years. So for much as I
Gross.
bitch about it, as much as I masturbate now because she doesn't touch me, I'm still married. So
Thank God for porn, right?
Oh
can I get this
man,
one?
of course, man.
I do jokes about porn. I don't even look at. I'm at the point in my life where I don't even look at like porn. I look. You know what porn is to me now? Like I look at Zillow. I look at fucking houses and shit. And it's the same shit as when I used to look at porn. Because
Freedom.
when I was younger, I looked at women that I could never have or never afford. Now I look at houses that I can never have and never afford. It's just it's like, oh look, they got a mud room. Oh my god, washer
I
and
have a
dryer
mudroom
hookups
fetish.
on the ground floor. Oh my god.
So, I mean, I started to touch on this before we had to take a break because.
Don't say that when it's only me and you in the room. I get
Okay,
scared.
well, yeah. Keep drinking that water. Like
There
a
you
good.
go.
I know I'm feeling a little woozy.
I'm feeling kind of juicy.
Drews.
How did you make the conversion into comedy?
Well, I always wanted to be a comic since I was a little kid. Like at the beginning of my special is I shoot the 8-year-old me telling the class what he wants to be when he grows up. He wants to be a stand-up comedian. And from back, Mork and Mindy, Robin Williams was my first introduction to insanity, which is what I am. Like I'm, what happened with me. I have ADD. I'm all fucked up. I don't take medicine because I'm just I run around and I make noise and shit. If I take medicine, I'll be really shitty at like comedy, but really good at math. So, but Robin Williams is what really turned me on. The initial thing was Robin Williams, and then Eddie Murphy.
Please don't say that when it's just you and me sitting in a room.
What's that? That what turned me on?
Yeah.
Hey man. And as I just took the microphone in my hand and put one hand on my lap. But Yeah, no, like just that kind of craziness, and then old school Howie Mandel and Eddie Murphy and Sam Kinison. And,
See, I never really found Howie Mandel funny.
Old school, man, like back in the day, 30 years ago.
His like one special.
Holy
was really
shit,
good.
man! Back in the day, he was so crazy. But all just watching all these comics, I wanted to be a comic, and I'm high energy, and when I was out of the Navy, I wanted to do it, and I got married first, and had kids, so it was a little difficult. I got married at 22, and then was a daddy a few months later. And don't do the math.
I'm a daddy.
Don't do the math.
How many kids do you have?
I have 2. My son is 26. My daughter's 24. And you missed it in the first half of the show. My son came out about a year and a half ago now. He's gay.
You'll pick up on it when you listen back.
She's not gonna
when
listen.
She downloads.
like she's gonna listen. She supports you, but not that much.
I won't listen. Sarge will listen though.
Right there, you go. Sarge.
You won't listen.
I'm in the Army and I am gay.
I will listen. I'm giving you shit. I will
That's
listen.
That's like a dagger. Just like.
Yeah, the Sarge looks like a cool dude. I hope to come to Minnesota and do you guys' show.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
like I said, I went out.
Or we can do it. You don't have to be in Minnesota to do it. We're going to be in LA next weekend if you want to go there.
Aim a little bit higher.
Instead of going 1 hour behind, I'm going to go 3 hours behind. Yeah. I can't afford. I can't even
10,000
afford to come
higher.
to fucking Jersey. I had to wait for my Easy Pass. I had to wait till after 10 o'clock to go home, so it'd be discounted. No, I'm kidding. I only have to pay $7.50 instead of $9, and everybody, if you don't have it, has to pay $15. It's $15 to cross a bridge to get into Staten Island. To where I live, the garbage dump, you have to pay to get back on. It's 4 bridges.
Why don't you take the? Can you take the subway? The subway is amazing. I've taken the subway like 47 places in Europe.
Staten Island doesn't. We have one train system that goes to the ferry that'll bring you over into Manhattan where the subway is.
Oh Jesus! Okay,
we have buses and ferries. We do not have and an above ground train system.
You can't have a subway though because it's all garbage under there. So you'd have to hollow out like tunnels and garbage.
Yeah, well, no, it's 6.
Did you know that though in Japan they have subways too, and their subways they don't have any garbage on their tracks. There's no fires that have been started. I was in
Yokosuka in Yokohama. I rode the subway system there. Do you know what else happens in fucking Japan with the subway system at midnight? They close.
What?
So you know what that means? When you're fucking 19 years old and drunk in a bar in Yokohama, and you and your buddies have to take a cab back, like 3 cabs back. No, you have to get 3 cabs back to the base, and they charge you $80 American a piece. Yeah, that sucked. The train stopped at midnight. We didn't know. It was like 1:30 in the morning.
One cab per person? That's how it works
No.
there?
There was like 4 guys per person. They were charging us like $200 or $300 a cab to take us
that's crazy.
40 miles to Yokohama from Yokosuka. So yeah. It cost us $80 American a piece.
The more you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we
Craig
didn't
know some like irrelevant facts.
Yeah.
So no, I just lived it. It was just
What was the exchange rate back then, huh?
Was he in the was Sarge? Did Sarge go to Japan?
He did not.
kill
Was he in
people,
Korea?
that's
Was he in like Busan? Was he?
No, he was in Iraq.
Oh yeah. He went the other direction. I was in during peacetime, so I didn't tell him thank
He
you.
was not there during peacetime.
Tell him thank you and sorry. We love him.
Thank you, sorry, babe. They say.
Sorry that
And
Craig's
we
a
love
failure.
you. No, just
at
Craig. The other 2
fucking, like, the
cocksuckers don't
military.
give a fuck.
Craig is a sneak-in.
I fucking hate America.
Yeah.
Oh, you jerk.
America, fuck yeah.
America. You wouldn't be able to smoke a doob or a cigarette or whatever the fuck you're rolling in your garage if you were in another country, baby. You wouldn't be able to.
But if you were in
that-
Germany, you could
If you're-
fuck a
if
chicken.
you're-
That's just a
Rest
theory.
assured, in your garage.
You wouldn't be able to use that karaoke microphone that lights up everything like Disco Dan. I can't.
That's
what
in Japan.
That's what I want to see. Like Disco Duck. No, that shit's fucking.
Holy
Disco
shit.
Dan. Oh, and that's really.
Why,
Is that
why
really,
do
is that-
Japanese people love karaoke so much? Like they literally love it more than anything.
I don't know. Why are their eyes all slanty?
Yeah. How did that
Oh,
happen?
okay, that's being racist.
That's rice.
Yeah, that's racist.
Listen,
That's fine.
if generation
Fireball.
after generation
Yeah.
you had to push rice out of your ass, you'd be squinty too.
Oh.
Point. That is
Can't hit, I was going to hit the goat screen. I can't.
We're Americans. We eat like shit. That's why our eyes are round. It just falls out of us. But they live to 112, and we need.
Yeah, right. They eat cigarettes and they live to
They
112.
live forever.
Come on, Frenzey, you're an Aryan.
And
you know
when
you're racist. Off mic.
I am not.
You were just saying
Just
that
because I'm
shit off
German
mic
doesn't
while
mean
that
I'm Aryan.
A cigarette and bitter.
Just because my grandpa was a Nazi doesn't mean I am.
This
Nice.
is Sarge's cooking dinner back there. Was that a Jew, Frenzey? I don't know. He's working on some
How
meal
many
for
can you
guys.
fit in an ashtray?
That's a great lampshade you have. I know.
Was your grandfather really a Nazi? Did he die?
He was.
Poor bastard died in a concentration camp.
He didn't die in the war, but he joined the war at 17 and met Hitler. Was trained to be in the SS. He's from Germany. My mom's from Germany.
Fatherland. They had to love the fatherland. You ever hear that old joke where like someone says like they're Jewish, where like, yeah, my grandfather died in a concentration camp in World War II. Oh my God, did he really? Yeah. It was tragic. The whole family was so upset. He was drinking one night and fell backwards out of the guard tower and broke his neck.
Yeah,
it's fucked up, right? Like,
my opa, as you would call it, grandpa in Germany, stabbed a French dude for trying to fucking rape him, and that's how he escaped.
Those fucking French.
And he had to get false teeth at the age of 28 after the war because he was forced to eat dead crows and like whatever he could find to eat to survive.
That's
so
fucked
he
up.
was a badass.
I need false teeth at 49 because I had a poor dental plan.
Obamacare.
Yes, thanks, Obama.
So where do you stand on the president?
I actually like the president.
Okay.
I'm a fan. I think he's doing good things. He's just not being allowed to do anything. But that's my opinion. I don't really go. I don't do politics because
I try not to as well. But I just had to ask you.
Religion and politics are off limits. What are you doing?
I don't do
Move
politics. He just wanted to know.
I just was asking a question. Okay.
I'm conservative.
Whoa! I see where Miss MSN comes.
No politics, no religion, no racism.
Those are the only two. Racism's fine. Politics, religion, no. Everything else, open table.
Good girl. That's what my policy is with the stage. On comedy, I do not do politics and religion.
So I hate Trump because he's white is completely cool, right? Or I hate Jesus because he's white.
Jesus is all colors.
I guess you can state your opinions of how you feel about religion and politics, but I'm not going to respond or engage in conversation about it.
Right.
This is such a rehearsed frenzy. I don't.
Because all you do is go in fucking circles. You don't get anything done.
Nice.
And it's all about who has the bigger
girl.
balls to keep talking about the stupid conversation that you want to talk about, whether it's politics or religion. You're going to believe in what you believe in. I'm going to believe in what I believe in.
And you know what?
And that's it.
And we live in America, and we're all allowed to have our own opinions.
Well, I guess she told you, Fireball.
Another beautiful thing about this country.
Whoa. Verbal lashing from Frenzey.
Most people that have opinions don't respect what they've got.
Wow.
Until they don't.
Your opinion is your opinion, especially when it comes to those two things. So you're not. I'm not trying to change your opinion, Fireball. You're not trying to change mine. All you want to do is talk about why your opinion's better than mine, and maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong,
I just started the conversation by asking.
So,
all right, so let's change the subject. Hey, Frenzey, what day is summer going to be this year in Minnesota? Is it going to be on a Tuesday or a Wednesday? You get like a whole day.
Like a couple weeks ago, because today it was like 92 degrees.
Nice.
And yesterday it was like 91 degrees.
Nice.
And tomorrow's going to be 48.
It's summer here right now.
Now you get a good solid 2-3 months, right? Of like but it's colder. You guys get like 8 months of winter, where we get like 6 months of winter. Like New York, we get a solid.
Sometimes depends on the year, but.
Well, thank God for global warming. Because it's just warming up everywhere we go.
That sounds like a political statement.
I would never trade my Minnesota winters and my 3 months of summer to be trapped in a cave in Thailand for 2 weeks. So I'm good with where I'm at.
Nice. Who got trapped in a cave in Thailand?
Topical shit.
That soccer team.
The soccer
team.
Yeah. Did they get them out?
4 of them are out.
Okay.
I hope not. I hope every fucking team is trapped in a cave. God, I hate fucking soccer. We hate the metric system. We hate soccer. Fuck you. This is America.
You know what's so funny? It happens always to the soccer teams.
What's got you cooking?
Like, remember, like Alive, like back in the Andes Mountains in the '80s, the movie Alive was based on. That was the soccer team. That was the Argentinian.
It's always the soccer players eating each other.
They always got to get trapped and eat each other.
You want to know why? Because they're so fucking lean. The meat's got to be really good.
It's got.
They're in really good shape.
It's really tough. Like a rabbit is very lean. There's no fat, but you need fat to sustain.
Yeah, but I mean, eat enough of them little motherfuckers.
Wait. When you say little fuckers, you talking about the Thai people? Or?
I started the kids.
All right.
I'll eat the kids first. It's part of the Illuminati blood drinking ceremony.
The coach was 25 years old. Like he's in charge of 12, like 10 to 12.
That's creepy. Or that's a pedophile's dream.
That's going right back to
Boy
Scouts.
Locked in a fucking cave with fucking 12 young lads. You may or may not have seen.
How do you fall in a fucking cave randomly? How is that even possible?
We're gonna go in the cave over here, guys.
They didn't fall. They were on a beach and they started hiking like dumbasses.
Were they going spelunking?
And they went in like 3 miles. They're like literally 3 miles down into the fucking earth, but they hiked up to this cave area to go check stuff out, and then it's monsoon season there, so it's fucking raining all day long.
It filled all the caves up.
These caves ended up flooding, yes. And they're not caves that you can navigate just like, I'm just going to dive underwater and swim for a little bit. Literally takes...
No, because they're soccer players and they have no skills. So all that training has done them no skills when you're trapped in a cave and you can't swim.
You know
yeah,
what?
Exactly.
I call it natural selection. I think
agree.
What's going to happen happens.
But if we had the exception, though, is that there's Navy SEAL divers they take 4 hours to dive through that area.
And our guys are risking our lives to save a couple of them over there.
Navy SEALs, and one of them died.
Because soccer players don't use their hands.
See, there might be something
weak upper body strength.
Yeah.
I wonder how their masturbation skills are. They're not allowed to touch any balls with their hands.
How do they masturbate?
They don't even rub their own balls.
They must rub each other with their feet, like each other. Like, you do me first, and I'll do you after.
Yeah, because you could probably get a good toe job
soccer players and they're
That's not masturbating. That's like joint getting each other off. But we're talking about kids all gross. Like, stop.
We're not talking about kids.
That's called soccer.
Well, it's general soccer.
Yeah, we're off the kids, Frenzey. Get your mind out of
The whole start of the conversation is about kids.
Yeah,
Now
but
I feel we were talking
at like
about
10 or 11 years old is when you start
masturbating
getting the
feet
erection
kids.
for no reason.
Yes.
It's at that age.
And your little umbros.
And you know what's funny? Yeah, like if you sit in warm sand when you're like 9 or 10, when you're a little kid, little boy, you get erections just from the warmth. Thailand's pretty hot.
Yeah.
They were sitting in.
No, Craig, that was just you.
Oh, never mind. It was awesome though. Sand was so warm.
So I think that like
turn that shit into glass.
You know,
I blew that shit into glass.
Something's gotta fall on this fucking coach's head, right? You let
what,
these
like
fucking,
a rock?
Yeah, you let these fucking kids walk 3 miles into a cave during monsoon season. It's natural selection at that point. Someone's gonna die.
Some stalagmite?
And it ain't gonna be me. That's all I'm saying.
Soccer people.
I would eat my
Dumb
way out of
idea.
that fucking cave. And by the way, think about the money they're now pumping into these. Well, I guess there's 7 left. They got 4 out.
Kick your way out, kids.
They're putting phone lines in. They're bringing
phone lines in.
Phone lines.
He was gonna like borax some rocks and stuff.
They don't have like phones in their village, probably. I know that's all right, Sarge. Just make all the noise you want.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sarge, make mine a double, would you?
Trained by Kevin Goatee.
Like hard for you right now. Do it. Show me your balls.
What?
Oh, nice.
Just kidding.
Promises.
Hey, we can all see. Tell them to just take one step to the right. Otherwise, that's a tremendous microphone. Sarge has.
I would position myself so the mic looks like my dick. Just stand there.
It does a lot.
Yeah,
There
with my hands. Like, yeah.
Well, look, and she moved it in with this. Oh!
Oh, Frenzey's a good egg.
Yeah, she is.
All right. Wow.
There's Sarge.
There he
Look
is.
at him.
What up?
You're a lucky man, Sarge.
Sarge, you look like a homeless vet.
I said you look like a homeless vet.
Is Sarge never coming on our show again? Is this what's going on here?
Sarge is pacing like he's getting
Yeah,
pissed.
Sarge is not happy with what's going on here.
His little PSTS, whatever.
Oh, what?
He left. He's going to.
I can never spell that word.
What?
PTSD or whatever? Post-traumatic stress disorder. PTSD.
It's not a word. It's an acronym.
Wait, no.
There you go.
PUSSY, I meant.
Oh, pussy. Yeah,
that one.
Yeah, that's actually what I call that.
The show's giving me PTSD.
Nice. See you next Tuesday. Love it.
So when like people are like, "Oh man, the war was really tough on me," I'm like, PUSSY. I see you suffer from that.
Yeah. Don't be such a.
Were you in the military too, Fireball? Was
That's
Fireball
my job
in the
around here.
Was Fireball in the military?
No, he wasn't in the military.
Just talk shit.
Yeah.
Only for the sex. Only for the gay sex. That's the only reason I went. I heard it was good times.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
The submarine down below. I don't know how the fuck we got here.
As Frenzey drinks a drink.
Frenzey's trying to make it all go away. Having fun on damaged goods, Frenzey.
That doesn't look like lemonade. That's like kind of milky.
It's diet squirt and vodka.
Oh, that's right. You like the squirt.
What's squirt?
Frenzey likes
I mean,
the
I know what squirt. I'm sorry. I asked for when a man asks a woman what's squirt, you know he doesn't know what he's doing.
It's when you position her legs in such a way.
When you hold her and you tickle her when she really has to pee.
Yeah. Do the kind of come here motion with your finger.
Nice.
All while stimulating.
I'm so
the clit
happy
with your
that
palm.
you guys actually get laid because you have no idea what you're talking about. But if you do, I'm super glad for you.
I know how to.
No,
make
feel bad
I
for
know how
our
to make
women.
them squirt.
Feel bad for our women.
I know how to make them squirt.
Yeah, that's probably
not these guys. Yeah. The guys, we don't care. It's the girls, the poor women.
Yeah, I don't care if I have to attach something to a fucking jackhammer. I'm gonna get you to squirt.
My wife jumps off.
I'm gonna stand over you just.
My wife jumps off the curb daily wishing she was higher.
Right. I'll work on that shit for like 8 hours as long as you ain't talking. That's all I can.
Oh.
Anything to shut you broads up.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
So anyway, Frenzey, what's going on with you these days?
Just living, enjoying summer, hanging, ready to go to California next weekend.
What are you going to Cali for? An audition? Is that what you just said?
No, just vacation. Going to
vacation.
the comedy store. Gonna just go.
Are you a
see
comedian?
Comedy and
Are you or the Sarge comics? Do you do comedy or you just do the
No.
podcast?
The podcast is
Just the podcast.
comedy based.
I know he said it was comedy based, which is pretty cool.
Comedy groupies.
Sarge does all the button pushing as far as editing stuff, and I get all our guests for the show. But we both are just super huge fans of comedy.
That's awesome. So you use the pretty
comedians
girl.
in general.
You use the pretty girl to get the show.
Yep.
And then when you get there,
Smart.
like, oh, this chick's hot. She just asked me back to her house. And then you get there and you're like, oh, and this is my boyfriend. We call him the Sarge.
What's your name?
He's pacing around in the kitchen.
Poor bastard did 2 tours in Iraq, and now he thinks
he's
you're looking at
armed
his
to the
girlfriend
teeth.
funny. I'm sorry, dude.
But come sit in our kitchen.
And which would bring us back to Fireball saying that all guys in the military are gay because I'll be like, dude, I'm sorry, I'll suck your dick if you don't kill me.
No.
And then Frenzey tapes
Nah,
You guys
it.
got a nice little racket going over there.
The Frenzey tapes it,
And
and we
like
do
the
a
guy's
whole
like,
nother YouTube.
well, I wasn't gonna kill you, and you're like, well, I was gonna suck my your dick anyway. Fuck
No,
that.
he was like, I wasn't gonna kill you. I was
you,
just
you
teasing.
were that close to the finish line, dude. You stumbled. I'm not gonna give you the goat for that one. I'll give you an A for effort.
He didn't. Yeah, B minus
you.
at best.
Yeah, just for the effort. Because he was trying. He saw
That's
the
the
finish
highest grade I
line.
ever got.
Yeah, he saw the finish line and he started booking towards it, and then
I
his
heard the theme
shoelaces.
music.
Yeah.
Chariots of Fire. I seen the sandy beach behind you in the
He
water.
steps on his shoelaces and falls
And
and,
you tripped.
tumbles over the line. He was there. He still
He's wearing
made it.
Sambas, like the old soccer shoes from when you were in high school.
Samba.
The Adidas Sambas, remember those?
Oh, yes. And
I hate
Umbro.
soccer shoes.
And Umbros.
I know, that's why I brought it up.
It's the second time I brought up Umbros tonight and got
Nice.
nothing.
Umbros.
Remember the
Yeah,
soccer
Umbros
shorts?
and Sambas.
Yeah.
Is that what Umbro
No,
is? Shorts?
I'm excited
Yeah, the
to go.
soccer shorts.
I lived in California when I was I moved there when I was 21. So there's a couple bars and restaurants and
Oh,
stuff I
yeah.
checked out.
Single
because
Frenzey
we're kind
in
of staying in the same
California?
area.
Where, in LA, right? I lived in. I was stationed in San Diego when I was in the Navy. I lived
you
out
have
there
to-
for almost 3 years. I loved it. It's gorgeous.
Okay. I lived in Santa Monica, 1037 5th Street, which is like off of the 3rd Street Promenade by
Yeah.
the Santa Monica Pier, kind of by Venice.
Throw some eggs at that
And this
house
was like
now,
like
people,
how
'cause you
long?
don't
Like
live there
5-10
anymore.
years ago you lived
Like
there?
that shit.
Oh, so many years ago.
And how did you end up in
many-
Minnesota?
Look, so many years. She's from Minnesota, right?
I grew up in Minnesota.
Yeah, so you don't
I
get-
moved
you don't-
to California to find myself.
Yeah.
You don't pick up that accent. You're born with that.
How'd that work
accent.
out for you?
It's light. Your accent's light though.
Guess it worked out pretty
Did you
good.
find
love
yourself?
where I'm from, and I love my family, so I
Awesome.
moved back.
Okay. All right.
Ugh.
But
You're
I
just a
guarantee
nice
you
person,
my
Frenzey.
experience moving to California and like figuring shit out was better than like any parent could spend 4 years on sending their kid to
Yeah,
college.
absolutely.
And they
Real
come back
life
with
experience.
no knowledge.
Yeah, Craig.
that's-
Parenting advice.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
should probably be taking notes.
Hey, listen, I didn't know. Had I known, I wouldn't have called my son a cocksucker for the last 20 years. Right? I apologize for that, boy. I love you.
Ah.
Maybe you can repair the relationship. There's
No,
still
we have
time.
a no. Me and I have a great relationship with my kids. Thank God. I did a lot of things wrong in my life, but the two things I did right are my children.
Like damage goods.
I'm very proud of my kids.
The minute you said, "Yeah, I
Your
want to be on that
sperm
show,"
did the two first good things though. 'Cause
They were the
created
they were
kids,
the
right?
best swimmers. They were the best. It's like I get mad when people's like, I can't swim. I was like, man, if you couldn't swim, you wouldn't be sitting here today. Are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding me? You can't swim.
Oh.
Go back to the original fucking wag that tail, motherfucker. But yeah, no. But my kids are awesome. My son's works for an airline. He still works for the same airline. He just got he lives up in Boston. He runs ground crew for Norwegian Airlines up in Boston Logan Airport.
Nice.
And
I'm
yeah,
going to Boston in September for vacation with my mom. and
Jesus,
sister.
is there anywhere you're not going? This
Yeah, she's a
year?
world
I've
Frenzy's
been
on
there
tour.
before. No, it's just vacation, family vacation.
Okay.
and you're like, so are you like kind of like a peacenik a little bit? Are you into like make love not war kind of gal, or are you like fuck it, kill him, motherfucker?
No, I'm definitely the first. part of
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. She's a nice person. I
she's-
almost feel bad.
She's so cute. I know.
Yeah.
You know?
Too nice.
Yeah, like it's
Stop being so nice.
It's like the
Ugh.
lamb in a slaughterhouse.
Well, you-
I feel so bad.
Yeah, but now she's got the Sarge and opposites attract.
Yeah, and that's why he's fucking doing push-ups in the back. He's doing push-ups right now off camera. He's gonna start pacing behind us again.
I'll do push-ups with the Sarge.
No. He's not.
Okay.
Please, get his pills for him. Have him calm down a little bit.
No, because opposites really do attract. Like my wife is like quiet and everything, and usually after people meet
Your wife
me
is
and,
like really good looking and funny.
she's a pretty attractive lady. Yeah, absolutely. You know, she was a very beautiful woman, and now
was.
I said she's a very attractive lady. She
20
still looks
years
good.
ago.
We're together almost
kids.
30 years, baby. I wouldn't mind seeing something new.
Listen, he's
I
looking.
brought home
to
wigs and dress up to clothes. I'm like, come on, baby, let's play.
anything. The Hail Mary.
And the wigs were for me. I wanted to give her a guy with hair. I was like, you want a guy with a big
But
penis?
the high heels were over.
The Trump wig.
That's the thing.
Listen, I could do the comb over on my own if I just let
This
it
is
grow
gonna
in.
be huge.
Yeah, I'm willing. I'm willing.
Next time you need to do the step into a Slim Jim routine. Like you need to get the mullet with the wrestler outfit.
Well, what's funny is I used to have a mullet.
You look like the type.
Oh, really?
You look like the mullet type.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was big. Dude, I got like the Knot Man tattooed on my arm. I'm an old school metal guy. And it's
okay.
Anthrax. Yeah, fucking A,
yeah.
brother. What are you kidding me?
Anthrax, baby.
Yeah.
That the Knot Man is on my arm. It's 28 years old. I got that shit in 1988. I got this tattoo. Had I known, 30 years. Oh my God, it's 30 years.
Yes, I was about to say.
Had I known 30 years later I was gonna look like that motherfucker, yeah, I would have put a tattoo of Brad Pitt on my arm. I would have been fucking walking around just Brad Pitt's face and a big cock, and I would just been walking around a big dick with Brad Pitt's face. But no, I put a little fat bald guy with a
tattoo
fucking
became
mustache.
my wish list.
Yeah, little fat bald guy with a mustache, and here I am. Yay! What a fuck! And look, between that, calling my son a cocksucker and my daughter a bitch, I've succeeded.
You are winning.
Winning.
And now you're on Damaged Goods.
Yes.
And now
look where your life has taken you.
I'm in the woods on the Damaged Goods show, where I still have to drive home after this
Good luck.
and cross the outer bridge.
Yeah, just flaunt your fucking license in my face, why don't you? Go
Hey.
ahead, do it again.
My ability to drive. Flaunt that.
Driving privileges.
A quick impression of Fireball. Sorry. Thank you and good night. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Water, spring water right here.
Yeah. Oh, everybody with their spring water. I broke down. I drank the juice.
It's good, right?
I'm still here, but I'm getting a little wheezy.
It's good, right?
Yeah, it's water.
Yeah.
It tastes all right.
Yeah, it's good water.
For Jersey, listen, Jersey water tastes like a fucking garden hose. Every water in Jersey, even this spring water tastes better because it didn't come out of a garden hose.
Dude, I love drinking from the garden hose, man. I think that must be a Jersey thing, I guess. I don't know. There's something to that.
We drink through the garden hose and we say, wow, it's Jersey water. It's just fucked up.
Garden hose trick too to somebody, especially little kids, where you can get and then they're like,
How they're drinking the water?
Yeah.
Oh, you are mean. All right, good. That's awesome. Thank you.
But that's her level of mean.
Right,
Like,
that's her level.
To her, that was so bad.
Right. Like
me, I'm gonna throw acid in this kid's face.
You're gonna go like,
Yeah,
Ruin him.
strangle the kid with that garden hose. That was the joke.
forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
You know,
I kinked the garden hose and sprayed a 9-year-old with water in the face. Oh, lassie, go do
I'm
three
like-
Hail Marys. Hail Marys.
If
Marys.
it was a 9-year-old, I'd tell him to like shut up. But if it was like a 4-year-old, I'd feel bad.
Ah, fuck that little
But it'd be
4-year-old
funny
punk.
to.
he's gonna be a
me, but I'd
9-year-old
feel bad.
asshole before you know it, right?
Most little 4-year-olds' dads are mad that the 4-year-olds get to see mommy's boobies more than he does at that point.
Oh, that's too depressing and sad.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
don't have kids.
Problem.
Yeah, like don't ever
I
have
have
kids,
one.
Frenzey.
No, do
Oh,
you?
you do? Oh, it's over for you.
Boy
Sorry
or
about
girl?
that.
That's it. Sex is gone.
Mm-mm.
Goodbye.
How old's your kid?
8.
Oh, you got a little one.
Oh, okay.
See, they're still cute then. Like I do a whole bit about hating my children, but I liked them up until they were about 12 or 13.
Deacon.
Dude, everyone hates
Deacon.
kids.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
See 'em.
Uh-oh. Hey, see?
Wait.
She's a good Catholic girl, Deacon.
Wait. This is where
is
life
all
gets
this?
real. Oh my
Oh,
God.
he's so cute.
Oh my God.
Hey, kid.
Hello.
Hey, kid,
Wow.
it's the Damaged Goods Children's Show. Listen to our show,
And they say,
damagedgoods.website.com.
We're going to make a balloon animal for you in a minute. I hope you like
Do you
it.
have a phone?
I'm out.
Because you need to sub to our YouTube channel. And damagedgoods.website. Hey, kid,
bye.
get on your phone, Damaged Goods. Kid.
You're humanizing the situation, Frenzey. Now it's
Yeah,
like,
that's what I do.
oh,
2 Mormons walking to a bar.
yeah. That was funny though.
It's pretty cute though, right?
Yeah, he's really cute. He's
Yeah.
a good-looking boy.
Don't let him anywhere near Craig unless you want him to have a boyfriend in a couple years.
Don't be gross, Dad. I'm not into them till they're like
He's a cute boy.
13.
He's a cute boy. Yeah.
I like
Is
hair.
he into scouting?
A little cocksucker.
Yeah, don't
I know all about
call. Yeah, don't go calling that kid a cocksucker.
Cocksucker!
It's contagious.
Don't call him a cocksucker, whatever you do. Call him pussy lover. Like
I had a priest that molested kids, so I know all about that stuff. I went to Catholic school. It's
like
not
that.
good, but ugh.
Well, you named your kid Deacon. I figured you were a good Catholic school girl.
No, not because of that.
My deacon in your mouth.
That was fucking. You could give yourself the goat on that. That was actually pretty good, man.
That's a home run.
Giancarlo, non si può stopparlo.
Yeah, I actually thought Fireball froze,
as good as it gets around
but I
here.
just think his medication kicked in. Did you see him just now? I think he was looking at himself for about 30 seconds. He was smiling. Those some bright-ass white teeth, bro. I am jealous. You got some nice smile, man.
That's the light from his microphone hitting this teeth.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got shitty teeth. No, that's.
Oh, my God.
All right, we had dude, you know what? You better move that light because I just seen a sperm stain on your shirt. That black light isn't very effective. I think you blew a load on yourself before the show. Look, do you see it? It's like an ink bladder. Look at that. Dude, run that light across the couch. Let's see how fucking much that thing lights up like fucking luminol. It was either a murder victim or fucking jizz stains on that couch. You'll see it. Go ahead, run that light across that couch.
Oh, my
God.
God.
Come on, man.
All the things will show
One
up.
stain.
My man
Craig.
Craig. Wait. Can I just say, can I say for the sake of argument, that my man Craig is fucking killing it tonight. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. You are working hard tonight.
I'm breaking balls, but that's all I know how to do.
I'm holding back. I'm holding back. It's the first time.
It's the first
The
time.
second time, I'm really gonna be a jerk off.
Dude, that's what we love, man.
Nice.
Keep coming back,
look,
bro.
see,
Keep coming back.
Our show is to have something to listen to that is not sanitized bullshit, which is all you get everywhere now. Now, if you go to a comedy club, you get some edgy shit. But other than that, everyone's doing the same boring
Cookie
bullshit.
cutter
Not Frenzey and Sarge,
bullshit.
though. They're doing different boring bullshit.
Yeah,
They're
I'm not
innovative.
Everyone else is doing the same boring.
I've been doing comedy for 18 years now, like consecutively, and like I said, I messed around with it a few years before. And I am not a cookie cutter, and I think that's why no one is looking for.
He's calling him.
I already say I'm a nasty prick on stage. I'm not. I am and I'm not. I everything comes back to me, but I call it out, man. I call it like I see it. I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. I can't believe that I'm living my dream. Am I making millions of dollars? Absolutely not. But am I fucking getting paid to do what I want to do since I was 8 years old? Fucking A, baby.
That's what it's all about.
And I am so
Chasing
proud. It
that
is the
dream.
best shit. I wish you guys could see my special. I'm hoping to sell it.
I'll buy it.
I actually
I'll give you
showed.
$10 for it.
I showed.
Right now, $10.
It may be if I can't sell it to Netflix or Showtime or HBO. It'll be the best quality DVD I'm selling in the back of the room, motherfucker.
There you
Absolutely.
go. You got to start it somewhere.
I showed. I showed
Gotta have your
THC.
merch.
My merch, yeah. I got my Married and Miserable T-shirts. I got.
I didn't see a T-shirt for me.
Yeah, I ran out of them. I didn't realize
Jesus.
that. I have like a medium and a large left. You need a fucking
You
XL
didn't
at
have your
least,
address.
bitch. I'll mail one to
There you
Frenzey. She's cute. I'll pay fucking postage
Frenzey will
and
wash your
everything.
car with it tomorrow.
You can, but it's.
No, I would not wash my car.
He said he'll send one for Sarge too. It's a schmedium, right?
Yeah. From the big and tall store. It's an extra schmedium.
Holy fuck!
But-
I love you guys.
So I feel bad that the Sith Lord left.
We don't.
Yeah.
He could have stayed.
I'll tell you who, like, the
Do
lucky
you
person
think he's
is
still
Frenzey.
walking? What?
The
I
luckiest
said
person.
you're actually lucky that like Sith split, because when T brought this up 2 weeks ago, he was licking his lips like Frenzey's alone.
He has a thing for her?
He has a thing for. I mean, Frenzey's a very attractive woman,
she is.
but he has a thing for every single woman we have on. It
Everybody.
doesn't matter. You could be a burn victim with a hair lip.
Nice. So you know what? Next time I'll come in with a wig on and I'll put some balloons in for titties and see if he recognizes me. He'll just be like, "Damn, look at that ass." Actually, he never talked that fast in his life. He'd be like, "Hey, man." He's the most chill Sith Lord I've ever met in my life. Like, Sith Lords are supposed to be evil and angry, and he's just like, "Hey, man, let's just get high and look at the birds. There's a little
he's
beaver."
pretty dark. He
he'll take
comes
you
up
down
with some
some-
crazy ideas for the show and shit. That's
Hey, man, let's.
only
I like getting my dick sucked.
Nice.
Yeah.
By a 9-year-old. like that kind
crimes and shit.
Oh, shout out to the Sith.
of nice. We love you, Sith. Yeah, no, I was having fun with him before, and then he had to leave. Like, we were on a roll. Like, things really started happening before, and then he had to bail.
Yeah.
which was shameful, but he wasn't responsible enough to wear a condom, so he has to go watch his kids. You know,
every week.
If someone gave him a fucking couple of condoms or a television in his bedroom, his kids are like his kids are only 4 months apart. 4 months apart from like the same woman.
Dude, he has.
She was like 6 months pregnant when she got pregnant again.
Yeah, he runs the gambit. He's got 20-year-old kids.
Oh,
too.
does he too? Yeah.
He doesn't
He's the Sith
discriminate.
Lord.
There's just too many kids.
I don't even acknowledge half of mine.
Do you have any?
I don't even acknowledge half of mine. Not all right. There you go.
The ones
I just want to see if I get Frenzey annoyed.
What, the ones you left in the sock or the ones you flushed down the toilet? Which ones do you have? I'm sorry, Frenzey, but you don't have children, do you?
The one you sold on eBay.
The one that
I have two.
Oh, do you?
The one that was on camera, like, wait a second, am I caught in some sort of time warp? What just happened?
No, he was asking me if I had kids.
Yeah, no, not Frenzey.
Oh, you if you.
Yes.
No, Frenzey was willingly. She was willing to show her child to you two, which was really fucked up, I think. But bad choice, Frenzey. I don't know what you were thinking.
I screenshot that.
I was saying fireball.
Melatonin, he doesn't remember.
It's the diet
Wait,
squirt.
what did she whispered something? What?
He's had melatonin, he won't remember.
Oh, okay. I just wanted you to whisper
No.
into the microphone.
Drug the kid. I like the way you roll.
Drug
Drug the kid. Mommy needs some time.
Nice.
Unwinding with a drink.
Yeah, Fireball's a little freaky. He definitely took a screenshot.
Yeah,
Plus
I
his
did.
eyebrows.
Did you see that? The whole hat moved. Like, look, that's his special.
Well,
oh my
I try
God,
to keep
that's
this
your
shit,
superpower.
like, I'm
We just-
incognito.
we just
You're two
found
of the
out-
only people that know what it looks like.
Dude, we just found out Fireball's superpower. He's got the power of the eyebrows. Able to lift a ball cap with a single.
I can ruin a life and a family. I've done that many times.
It's a forehead move.
Yeah.
This show has gone to the shitter really quickly.
Watch this.
What other
I can
hidden
move my
talents you
hand,
have?
too.
It's after 11.
Rockstar.
I
Yeah.
have jazz hands.
Nice. Up jazz hands.
Oh, Frenzey's in blackface right now. I mean, I know you people can't see it out there on the air, but she's so racist. Oh, she's horrible.
Of course,
we put up with
That's a
it.
problem
you
I have.
crapped out with that line.
So what are you promoting, Frenzey? What do you got going on? Anything? Like, where's your new episodes of the regular show? Nothing?
they're
You don't
coming.
care? Just flying around the country, just not giving a
They're
shit
on
about
vacation, dude.
We've got two episodes recorded that we're waiting to put out. We have one that we're recording on Tuesday.
What are you waiting for?
Have you heard of the comedian Ian Edwards?
Ian Edward.
Yes. I don't know.
Might.
I know who he is. I don't know.
I've heard
I
the
don't know
name.
him.
Younger guy.
Oh, yeah, my hate
Right?
No, he has a special, right? Doesn't he have a special?
Oh, Craig doesn't like him apparently.
No, I don't like anybody that got fucking better shit going on than me, man.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of when it comes to that, I'm a bit of prick. I'm like, you fucking scumbag.
I got T-shirts.
I got
got.
Yeah, I gotta give
You
them
got
away.
merch.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, Craig, do you have coffee cups as part of your merch situation? 'Cause
No,
you
I
need
don't.
coffee cups.
I don't really do merch. Honestly, I did make shirts for my special, and I liked them.
Okay.
So I have to make. After I got rid of them all, I have to make more shirts. But no, I was never big into the merch thing. I don't know why, but if I sweat a lot on stage and I carry a do-rag and I wipe. No, actually, I've been trying to get back. I lost
double
25.
mastectomy.
I was never heavy, but I lost 25 pounds, and I'm doing crazy calisthenics again. Cause
Yeah.
I looked at myself
That's
I looked at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, I'm 48 years old, and things are starting to drip.
Yeah.
You know, I started gravity started
Like-
pulling things down. Like the candle, I always say I look like that. Like my buddy Buddha is a big boy, and he says like he looks like a melted candle that was like burned for several hours. And I say I look like a candle that candle that you were never supposed to light that you got for like a party, and you got high one night and you lit it for like 25 minutes and you blew it out. And you know, hope nobody notices, but everybody can see the little drip lines. That's me.
Okay.
I'm a little drip.
The drips are good though. I mean,
I'm in the best shape of my life right now.
I was told about honestly I was told about 7 or 8 months ago I had a dad bod and I got mad.
Yeah.
No, that's a good thing apparently. These
Women
days.
like the dad bod.
I lost-
Isn't that right, Frenzey?
No,
Frenzey's
I
a
lost.
hard no on that
I
one.
lost
No.
my belly.
So Sith is out of the running, is what you're saying.
This doesn't have a dad bod.
He's got a family bod, I think. There's more than one.
family
He's got a
bod.
minivan bod.
Nice. He's got a dad bod, a mom bod, a little brother bod, 3
all the
cousins.
bods. All the bods. There's no one in the running. I don't need anyone in the running. I have Sarge.
Yeah, you do.
Right.
Oh, so you're a couple. Is this you admitting you're a couple?
Bitches, wake up.
Breaking news on Damaged Goods.
Don't you guys live together?
No, it's been a running joke. Sarge told us we had to wait for TMZ to break it. So now Frenzey's breaking it.
She smiles every time. She looks happy. So, every time you say that, she smiles.
She's just a nice person.
And plays with her hair, so she's happy,
Just a nice
How
person.
long have you been with Sarge?
Too long.
No.
Any lonely nights, Frenzey?
Not long
Because,
enough.
like you said, it was a long time, so I'm curious what a long time is.
Are we talking pre-LA or post-LA?
6 months next Tuesday.
It'll be 3 years in December.
Wow.
How many? 3?
3.
Wow. Okay.
Well, you're both very wholesome, upstanding, nice people, unfortunately. So I'm sure you two will have a nice, boring life together.
Yeah, we wish you will.
No,
fuck you.
They're still
have a boring life.
They're still happy. I'm 28 years in November.
You can be happy and not have a boring life. You just haven't met the right person.
I have a boring life because I gave up drinking, Frenzey.
I've been trying.
Figure it out for yourself first, and then meet someone that you can do it with, and you'll be golden.
I think that's why he got.
No, it's not. It's not even work.
That's why he broke up with the last girl, because he wanted her to golden him, and she was like, "You are a freaky bastard. Get out of here."
I want you to give me a golden shower. No, babe, I can't do that. Okay, we're breaking up.
Then drink
First
all
of
this. Drink this special spirit water that I got.
And admits it is a crazy person.
Would you ever urinate on a man, Frenzey?
Fireball looks like he digs that shit.
No.
I'm only taking a break in between my golden showers right now to do this podcast.
Frenzey, you wouldn't pee on a man if like did you ever see Friends? Like, what if I got stung by a jellyfish?
Yeah. Like if you got
and this thing was so bad, and I couldn't go anywhere. And Joey dug a deep hole. You wouldn't pee on me? I'd pee on anyone of you. Did you ever see that episode?
I did, unfortunately.
That is what. Let me tell you, Friends.
And I got a rod.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know how to. I guess we're just fucking limping to the finish line on this one.
Well, we could jazz it. Well, look, fucking what do you call it? Walked away. Just couldn't take it. To pee.
He's done.
Dude, we were just talking while you were gone about you because you were gone.
I had a family emergency.
We wanted to know if the camera you're using in the corner, does it say objects appear larger than they actually are? I want to know. Are you really that buff? Like, dude, are you just a big dude? Don't show me your dick again. No, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. You know what's so funny? I'm expecting him to pull it out and like a banana falls out. Like, oh wait, I'm sorry. Like,
I got you.
Right,
or the scarf, the fucking magician scarf. You just keep pulling it out.
Endless scarf. 14 different colors, 30 feet long. Out of his ass.
Well, I picture it like Borat. Like, what is this?
Right.
This is a cheese.
Uh-oh.
And this is a cheese. And what is this?
I like this character. What's your
keep going. She was doing the Borat.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It was Borat.
I don't know, but whatever character you're developing right now.
And you know what? Your blonde hair.
I can see you and Tony collaborating.
Can you talk the Ukrainian accent and then tell me you're only going to charge me $20? No. Okay.
And say it really slow.
Yeah. I'd like to just $20.
Yeah. And maybe spit. For effect.
No.
Dude, Buddha.
The spitting that you want me to do is not going to happen.
There's a comedian out there. Well, then swallow. There's a comedian out there. Sorry. Yeah. Fucking yeah.
I left that one alone.
I didn't. There's a
stand down.
There's a comedian out there, Buddha the comedian, Jersey guy, really funny.
You're really plugging Buddha, the comedian.
Well, no, I was just with him before. He's my boy.
Yes.
I plug a lot of people.
Melted candle body, right?
Yeah. Well, same guy. He does a whole joke about
he's ugly, but he's nice.
Well, he does all jokes about different women he has sex with.
She's telling Sarge now you're making swallow jokes.
And
no, I'm not.
He's gonna come swooping in, knocking
Craig.
the camera off.
No,
get over this show.
No, I'm not. Go.
This is going to be a war. Military style. Craig versus Sarge.
War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
Who's doing karaoke now, motherfucker?
Nice. Yeah, well, your microphone. Dude, we were talking while you were gone. Why don't you sit in your garage because you were not allowed to go anywhere else and paint that motherfucker? How's that, huh? Get a gallon of paint. I bet you got...
I don't own this fucking place. I ain't
Dude,
doing
look
that
on
shit.
that back shelf next to the shovel. I bet you there's 3 half gallons of paint. Color different colors, man.
Look, I'm just squatting here. Like, the people that fucking live here, they don't even know I'm here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Something
tells
was my
me no
family
matter
emergency I had. You know, I
This is a pilot we have for a show. He's actually just gonna walk in right now with a microphone and the camera and surprise people.
Right.
You know, he's a surprise tenant.
Something tells me no matter where you are, people know you're there. Like, no one doesn't know.
Yeah, the fireball empties all over the floor.
Do you know that Chris Hansen show to catch a fucking
showed up at your house one day saying hi?
So,
have some lemonade.
I actually do the same thing, except I'm the pedophile. So I just pop in. I'm like, now you're with a pedophile. Catches everyone off guard.
Now I'm gonna fuck you in the ass while your daddy watches.
Well, Jesus.
Oh, he seems that aggressive. I'm sorry.
I was like, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. Call your daddy over here, Craig, and watch this.
Damn.
Whoa.
I'm like, wait, let me get out the video camera. We can make money.
Sorry, Craig. I
Holy
apologize.
shit. Man, that was just going.
Listen,
that was just going jugular
use
up in here.
KY and Vaseline. Don't hurt my boy.
Oh.
Be gentle.
Oh. He doesn't know how to
Look
react.
at how fucking. That's awesome.
I only know how to do like 2 things in life, and that's
Yeah, don't try to outfuck me, motherfucker.
drugs
I'm gonna
and
fuck you. I
roast
don't
people.
care.
That's it.
My poor kids
bad
will
at
suffer as long as I win this fucking war. This is Craigie's war.
Holy shit.
Whoa. What is it good?
All right, I'm gonna tie this one up, man. I've had enough.
Oh, I thought you meant like me. Dude, he just put his hand in the air and he's pointing like almost at me. Like, I'm going to tie this one up. I'm getting nervous. Save me. I want to hide in Minnesota.
What a great time, man.
And I hope look for my special somewhere. It might be on PBS. You might see it
Well,
on like a public...
obviously when it's out, wherever it's out, feel free to come back and promote it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, and I
Right?
hope all 5 people will fucking that watch your show will listen.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
kidding. I just-
No, not
I
five.
just-
We're worldwide,
No, I'm
motherfuckers.
Well,
Shout
there's-
out to the
and I'm not
worldwide
including
audience.
I'm not including the 3 that are watching right now.
Shout out to everyone everywhere. I know you're listening.
The whole world is ignoring it.
Hey, Frenzey, you know what's fucked up? I followed you and Sarge's show before on Twitter, but not theirs.
Ah, it's all right.
Really?
Yeah, well, I couldn't find it.
Now sudden Frenzey perked up. She's like, oh, really?
I found 37 other Damaged Goods shows, and none of them were him.
There's only one that's standing the test of time.
Nice, there you go. One had 12 followers from the Ukraine, I think.
That's it. We're big in Bangladesh.
Right, and if you
All right,
send them...
just rub it in our face, then.
Nice.
We're huge in Japan.
Right.
We're huge in
We are
Japan.
huge. Everybody's huge in Japan. The average person's about 5'2". You can do that. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah. Another fun fact.
Oh, gee. Snapple fact.
No, do you know when we won?
Can we talk about the subway again?
Dude, do you guys know?
There's no garbage.
Do you want to know how awesome we are?
There isn't. You guys seriously fucking look it up. I'll send you the link.
I got
That
my own
sounds
thing.
about right.
I got my own thing going on.
Okay.
Developing the biggest fucking show on the biggest fucking network. Check us out, damagegoodsinc.com. Find a variety of shows. Listen to, hate us, love us, tell a friend about us, whatever.
Lick us, suck us.
Lick us, suck us.
Please.
Craig,
just
thank you for your
don't
time
fuck
tonight.
us. Listen, I had a great time. I mean, the downtime, the 2.5 hours while you guys are trying to fix shit was awesome too. But you people out there in radio land and podcast land aren't going to know that because he's going to edit it down. I've been here since yesterday. And he wouldn't even let me use
It's
the
getting
bathroom.
close. It's actually getting close.
He won't leave.
He made me drink out of a mason jar that I know he urinated in at least once. It looks like just a sample bottle. But no, thank you for having me on.
Most definitely, man.
CraigLoydgren.com. You can find all my stuff. I mean, I know all you guys had a hard time saying and spelling my name. It's Loydgren, Loydgren, not easy. CraigLoydgren.com. And look for my show dates. Look for Married and Miserable.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. I'm trying to sell it. It's out there. It's done.
Come on back sometime. Yeah.
So, I can't wait to come back to the basement. All right, later, guys. I love you all. I just met you, but I love you all. This was fun.
Greg, you were funny as shit, dude.
Thanks,
funny
man.
as hell, man.
Thank you.
Frenzey, I
I'm
look-
always taking balls, you know how it is.
Hey,
Frenzey, I look forward to hearing from you guys again soon.
Of
Try to set up another date.
Frenzey,
Good luck in LA and good luck with your venture.
Watch my YouTube video.
Thank you.
Craig
What was it
Loydgren.
again?
Oh, go to my website, Craig. It's the opening website.
Not you.
Oh, fuck it.
Trying to get Frenzey's venture out. What was the venture again?
You'll find out. I don't know. Maybe we'll announce it when we're in LA. Maybe that's something
Okay.
Oh.
we plan.
Okay.
You never know.
I was being rude to my guest here, Craig.
No. I don't shut up. You gotta shut me up sometimes.
Yeah, shut up.
Watch my video.
Watch his video.
It's funny. You like it.
Oh, watch our videos.
Fuck you, man. I'm fucking watching nothing. Drinking
Who are you
water.
shushing? Everybody?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Okay. I'm just going to give my final plugs. DamageGoodsInc.com. Here you go.
Damaged goods.